Come on. There we go. There we go. And here we go. Ooh. All righty. Who's here this morning? Who's here this evening? Rodriguez. ¿Qué pasa? Doc, what's happening? Blaze. Little Mama. Little Mama's in the house. Dave's here. How you doing there, Mr. Dave? Jim Bibby. What's happening, Mr. Jim? Lovett Brooks. Joseph. Terry. Celeste. Wait a minute. Celestin. Okay. Ross. Mr. Market 24. Riley. Ooh, Dave wants to take a look at Riley. First thing, just want to jump right in. Want to jump right in and take a look at Riley. Not even saying hi, hello, or anything like that. Just, God damn it, let me see Riley. Why ask why? Gotta like that one. Wizzle, Danny, Barbara, Master, Escobar. Cool beans. Gabrielle, good evening. Hawkeye. Uh-oh. Why ask why? VTS. Hold on, I'm going to take a look at, what was that first one? Riley, VTS. I actually bought some Riley today. Queen J, what's happening? Enjoy life. Bob Gilmore. Chris. John Mav. Capricornio. Alex, Georgia. Dave, good evening. Riley, another one wants to take a look at Riley. I don't know, it could be the same one. Just go so fast. Bo, nice to see you again there, Mr. Bo. All right. All right, let's get ready to roll. All that being said, that's it, everyone. Cool beans. Let's get started. First one we want to take a look at. Look at that. Oh, shit. Harley Davidson closed at 33. All right. Riley, first one on the list. No. First one on the list is KHC from last night. Well, let's take a look. Good evening, Dave. Riley, R-I-L-Y. Here we go. Interesting. Always. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone. Scott G. PHM on my list. Paramount on my list. BNY on my list. Your pick to look at for us, please. Scott G. I'll take a look at all of those. Hold on a second. Oh, what's this over here? Are you trading crypto? Sorry, Rack. Don't do crypto. Terribly sorry. Mr. Bruner is in the house. He beats the wife here. All righty. All right, what's up with Jill tonight, Rich? Daddy. All right, Daddy. Why would you have a name like that? That is disturbing. Trucker Shot. All right. Sylvie. Katie. Good evening, Miss Katie. Chris. Which platform are you using? This is Think or Swim. Yes, Jill, I saw that, but you're still better. Of course you are. That's not even, we all know Rich doesn't even measure up to you. Way to go there, Miss Jill. All right. So who asked that one? Chris, the platform is called Think or Swim. It's owned by Charles Schwab. Okay, Arsh Deep. Frankenstein, back again. Brad, Mill. Jill Bruner, I knew I liked you. Thanks. All right, let's take a look at Riley, okay? High of the year, $40. Low of the year, somewhere around $4.90. Wow, look at this. A year ago, we're at 25, goes sideways for about 6 months, shoots up, drops, and then sinks to the bottom. They're just going sideways for the last couple of months. I didn't know you noticed me. You've been here before. I'm good with names. I see them rattling off. Most of the time, Frankenstein just says you signed in. You don't really say anything, but that's okay. All right. So, what is going on with Riley? Look at the last 90 days. Look at that movement. I need your thoughts on VTS. We're going to get to that in a little bit. Rack, hold on a second. Look at your last 90 days. We're here at 979. Shoots up to 7. That's not right. 30 days ago, we're at 511. Shoots up to 7, drops all the way down to 450, shoots back up to 6.2. Now, for the past week and a half, she's dropped down a little bit. You know, she's staying in the trading range. Let's go back up just a little bit. Okay, she's staying in this trading range right here. Okay, so she goes up. She goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I like the movements. I do. I'm head to learn. I'm pretty sure you mean you're here to learn, but you know what? It's okay. Rack. My mother, it's psychology at job. I say to her about making profit, and then I feel like God, and then I make drown down. She says, stay. You get a little too, what do you call it? Too big for your britches. You get knocked down and you get humbled real quick. It happened to me a whole bunch of times. You think you're smart. You think you're the smartest room. See, there you go again. You think you're the smartest man in the room, and all of a sudden, boom, you're down to the bottom again. Climb your way up. Somebody pushes you off. It's just stay humble. Be thankful for what you have rather than what you want. Frankenstein wants to take a look at General Electric. All right. First on the list, Riley. Okay, so Riley appears as if she's going to be coming down. Look at where the bottom is, way down here. So you get your high up here. It goes down, up, up, down, up, down. So you get the high right here. Not really that high, but high enough for it to make down. I make from fund to 5,000, make $700, and after that I make what I think I am now, $100. Okay, $100 off of $5,000 is not that bad. $5,000, $100. What is that? 2%? That's not that bad. Okay, John Nato wants to take a look at Coca-Cola. Okay, you guys got to slow down a little bit. I got a bunch to look at. What are your opinions, GE? We're going to get to that one for your system. That is, we're going to take a look at that one. Ron, what trading system do you use? I'm doing dividend capturing 2.0, where I use a dividend stock to figure out when a stock is going to move up. How about Estee Lauder? Ooh, Anthony, Estee Lauder. Okay. I just inherited a nice sum of money. What should I do? Have a party! Woohoo! No. See, rich people don't spend their money. They spend their interest they make off of that money. Let that sink in for a little bit, Katie. Get back to me with something you want to take a look at. We'll take a look at that one. Still practicing the strategy. Thanks for doing this. Learning every day. Way to go, Scott. SMCI. Ooh, hell no. Not doing well, Estee Lauder. NHI, sorry, I never make it in the convo. Mike Osborne, how are you doing today? Robbie, I live off dividends. Cool. You have to have millions in CHI. Yes, you do. I do not like SCHI. But anyway, let's keep on going. 3.4% this week overall. DG was 6%. Great week. Rich, nicely done. I'm sure Jill picked that one out. Don't take credit when she did it. Frankenstein, that's great advice. Okay. Now, I like Riley. I actually bought some Riley this morning, okay? But as she's dropping here, I still would wait a little bit longer to jump in, because what do they normally do? Look at the last 30 days. Okay, here's your last 30 days. 30 days ago, we're at 550. Drop down to 450, shoots up to 620, and then back down again. This thing's going to keep on coming down until she finds a bottom. Probably somewhere around here. That's just probably. I pick all the good ones. Of course you do. Why ask why? I was called away. Sorry. What did you say about VTS? Oh, we already got finished and done with VTS, dude. Where have you been? Just kidding. Get there. Jonathan, Coca-Cola, 3.3% yield. Thoughts? We're going to take a look at Coca-Cola. Just hold on a second. Now I'm going to ask you guys very nicely. Only ask a question once. I will get to it. Now, you got to remember, there's a couple of hundred people here. There's a couple of people over here, and there's a couple of people over there. So trying to keep it. Zim is a no. I already know Zim. No dividends. No thank you. Sorry. VIG, good for my first dividend-focused investment. Chad, we'll take a look at VIG. I've never heard of it. I'm not saying no to it because it might work for you. But if I've never heard of it, it's usually going to be a no. But let's finish up with Riley, okay? Riley is currently at 542. The 550s, well, let's get rid of that one because it expired. That's today. The The 550s on Riley's are paying 10 cents a share. That's a little over, that's close to 2%. Not quite, but close. But Riley is on. Shit. Riley is on my list. Okay. All right. SMCI. Sorry, deals for you. I don't like SMCI. Check the numbers. Seriously, specifically with SMCI, take a look at the consistency of increased dividends and how long have they increased their dividends. Once you look at the details of SMCI, and you'll think to yourself, what the hell was I thinking? All right. Next on the list, KHC. We're going to go in order in which they were received. KHC was from last night. Didn't get to finish it up. KHC is going to be a no for this week. Roger, how are you doing? Hey, Bammer Rednecks here early tonight. Way to go. Big O. Can you talk about reading premium flow, abnormal option premium before stock moves, implied stock moves? Big O, thank you for that. Sit, chill, relax. You're new here. I would remember a name like Big O. Trust me, I would. Get Living. Cool name. Roger Sam. How are you doing today? What's the ticker for Riley? RILY. All right. So let's keep on going. Mary Gaffar. Mary Gaffar. Oh, Howie Mandel. He goes, oh, Gaffar. I don't know if anybody remembers that Howie Mandel live when he was a stand-up comedian many, many years ago, but I remember that name. That weird sound that he made. Guffaw. Roger Sam wants to take a look at Disney. I'm light subbing. I'm 5 minutes in. Okay. Disney. We'll take a look at that one, Roger. DIS. Let's take a look at KHC. KHC, unfortunately, is in a downturn. Look at this. Down, a little bit of rebalance, and down again. It looks like this might be the bottom right here. Yesterday. Not today, but yesterday. See the bottom it made yesterday? Thank you, Mary. That was very nice of you. ARC, Vincent. ARC, A-R-C-C. Guys, slow down a little bit. B-R-K-B. What the hell is that? That's never a good sign. B-R-K... B-R-K-B. B-R-K-B. It's never a good sign when I say, what the hell is that? Ario the Yellow Dog. Berkshire Class B. Sorry, Vincent, Berkshire does not have dividends. The name of the show is called Dividend Investing for Weekly Cash Flow. Dividend, stock talk. No dividends, no thank you. All right, so yeah, BRK, Berkshire. Yeah, we're going to say no to that one right off the bat. Sorry. Berkshire has no dividends. See, the reason why I like dividend stocks because a dividend will tell me when a stock moves because stocks have a tendency to increase in value 1 to 2 to 3 weeks before the dividend. What's my favorite? My favorite is Macy's. Go figure. All right. So Heinz, Kraft Heinz, I'm going to put that on the list for Monday because look here. Down, up, down. It's starting to turn right there. Yesterday's bottom was 30.63. Today's bottom, 30.68. Only a few pennies, but it is still higher. Higher is higher no matter which way you look at it. Chad, you're my favorite. Oh my God, Chad, don't get weird. David, hey James, what are your thoughts on JEPQ? Hell no, David. Seriously, take a look at the financials on JEPQ. Specifically, the dividends. How consistently do they increase their dividends? Now, the reason I say that is because the dividend is a portion of the profits the company gives back to the investors. That's us. When we buy and sell, we are the investors. We are the shareholders. If it goes down, up, they're not consistently profitable. I said 420 on Tesla. All right, that's great. I think I like that. And do you base on stock only? Mary, yes, I do. I take a look at the good quality dividend stocks, specifically those that have consistently increased their dividends. Let me tell you why. Okay, for those of you that are new here, okay, my name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk. In 2008, my 9-year-old daughter jumped on my lap and said, Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me? Okay, so Now, we all know that 9-year-old little girls or boys, I don't mean to, genderize whatever. Don't get me started on that crap. She jumped on my lap and said, Daddy, can you teach me what you're doing? Great. How do I create a trading strategy for a 9-year-old? Took me a while to figure it out, but I found it. It had to be simple, safe, predictable, consistent, and no way for her to lose. That was the most important one. Why isn't this one working? One of my cameras is not working. All right. So, along with the 5 rules, along with the 5 criteria, is JEPI similar to JEPQ then? Absolutely, David. Same company, same piece of crap, in my humble opinion. A lot of people like it, some people don't. Okay? If you're okay with somebody investing the money for you and not having your best interest in mind, and don't let them fool you. Seriously. Nobody has more interest in your money than you. You got 2 choices. Learn and do it yourself, or pass that responsibility on to someone else. Thawkins, what stock is on the screen? KHC, that's Kraft Heinz. They make Kraft macaroni and cheese, Heinz, 57 soft, ketchup, that kind of stuff. Hello, sir. Can SoFi hit 18? Of course it can. Or higher by January 17th? That I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. All right, so let's keep on going. So Kraft Heinz, yes, it's going to be on my list. I'm going to put it on there for next week because I need me personally, if this is the new bottom right here, I need 2 days to the upside to verify where the bottom is. So she pulls down off of this high 32.50. We're sitting at 30.84 at the moment. 1 day as the bottom, 1 day up, 1 more day up will give me this right here. Down, up, okay? I like it. I like 2 days to the upside before I jump into anything. So I'm putting KHC down for Monday. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Next on the list is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Check it out. Him, the ladies pimp. I said the women fight for Kava. No. Sorry. 150. It's too close to the high at the moment. And look at this right here. That has profit taking screaming really loud. I think I like your knowledge of trading stocks. Thank you there, Miss Mary. But I mainly focus on futures trading. Ooh, we should have a chat. Mary, what do you know about Commitment of Traders Report, specifically for futures? Let me know. Do you know anything about Commitment of Traders Report? I'm waiting. All right, anyway, so Kava is going to be a no, too close to the high. Next on the list is W. Oh, wait. W's Wayfair, isn't it? Wayfair. No. Oh, 2 reasons no Wayfair. Reason number 1, doesn't have 20 years of dividends. I don't even know if the Wayfair pays dividends, but I know it's not 20 years old. Okay, but look at it. It's at the high. No, I don't buy anything at the high. Mary, I'm waiting for that answer. What do you know about Commitment of Traders Report? On. Jerome, O-N-O-N. O-N-O-N. I never heard of it, and that's never a good sign. Kaniak Carson, thoughts on quantum computing stocks like QUBT. Do these go higher? Should I invest in NVIDIA? Uh-oh. Last 3. Is that Germ XD? O-N-O-N? I never heard of it. O-N-O-N. Oops. O-N-O-N. Okay. O-N-O-N is going to be a no right off the top. It's at the high of the year. I don't buy anything at the high of the year. I've never heard of it. So QUBT. Hell no. Okay. Last couple of weeks ago, it's under $1, and now it's up over almost $8. I seriously doubt that has 2 decades, 20 years of increased dividends. Okay? No. NVIDIA. Be happy. I'm going to say no to NVIDIA, and here's the reason why I'm going to say no to NVIDIA. NVDA. It's currently at 142.44. GME, GameStop, no. Doesn't have 20 years of increased dividends. Sorry. So, NVIDIA has a book value of $1.74. You're paying $142 for a company that has a book of value of $1.74. But wait, it gets worse. Be happy. It gets worse. Really, seriously, it does. NVIDIA dividend is 1 cent. Pull up GME charts. Okay, charts. Okay, GME. GameStop. Interesting. Cool. Love it. Wonderful. Let's put it into here. GME. GameStop. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so GameStop, look, they stopped paying dividends in 2019. 5 years ago. Hell no. Did I bring up ARC yet? ARCC. ARCC. Whoops. Whoops. ARCC. Look at that. ARC has dividends all the way down to 2004. Tesla, no. Tesla does not have dividends. It's a no. VTI, individual stocks. Karnak, VTI. VTI. We'll take a look at it. Better to invest in VTI or individual stocks. Probably right. Mike Osborne, on weak connection in Mexico on vacation. I'll still try NHI. Okay. I want to see what you think about Kohl's. Ooh, I like Kohl's. I have a whole bunch. KSS, we'll take a look at it. MCD, Mickey D's. Okay, please do me a favor. Only put the question up there once. I do get to every single question. I really do. Okay, right now we're looking at ARC. 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 50, 41, 42, 42, 42, 35, 35, 35, 35, 43, 40, 38. Yeah, hell no. There's no consistent increasing. It's all staying about the same. No. ARC? No. Dell. Ooh, I like Dell. All right. I'll write Dell down. Hold on. Okay, you guys keep asking questions. I'm not going to be able to get to anything. Frankenstein. Never mind GE. What I tried to look up looks like they pay quarterly dividends, and that's a no. No. Frankenstein. Almost every company I look at pays quarterly dividends. SAFE. SAFE. Never heard of it. SAFE. DJT's a no. Sorry, TDTO. What the heck is that? TDTO. Maz. DJT. Sorry, dude. They're not 20 years old. Okay. CSX. That's probably going to be a no. Okay. Next one on the list. 3M. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Let's take a look at 3M. Now, 3M, for those of you that are new here, has been around for over 100 years. iShine, Bitto, no. Maz, you really want me to take a look at that, right? Where is Maz? Maz that wants to take a look at Tesla. All right, Maz, we're going to interrupt this real quick. TSLA. Okay, Maz, you ready? Maz, you ready? No. How's that? I looked at it. I said no. So let's move on. Now, Maz, the reason why I'm saying no to Tesla, 2 reasons. 1, it's at the high of the year. That's number 1. Number 2, they have no dividends. No dividends, no thank you. Frankenstein, I thought you said you look at companies that only pay weeklies. Nobody pays weeklies. I use weekly options. You think that's funny, David? David over here is laughing. He thinks that's funny. How about OXY? Ooh, Occidental Petroleum. I like that one. Who's here? A. Garcia. How are you tonight? In Thusif. Okay, Thusif. How are you? Occidental Petroleum. OXY. I like Occidental Petroleum. YMAX, no. YMAG, no. They cut their they cut last year. Yeah, Larry, you're right. 3M did cut their dividends. Now here's the reason why they cut their dividends. Okay, the new CEO decided it was better to take 62 years. Larry, 62 years of increased dividends. 62 years. And for one strange reason, the market maker decides not to. Big Jason, you want to co-host? Yeah, dude, I don't know you. So I don't know you. That means I have no idea what you want to talk about. Dre Dreams. Oh, hell no. I don't know either one. Because, oh, holy shit. 3 people wanted to do co-host with me. Yeah, no thanks. Kate, how are you doing? Yeah, Larry, 3M did cut the dividends because they had some kind of a lawsuit going on. Alibaba only paid 2 dividends. No, I like 2 decades. That's 20 years. Alibaba, 2. That's it. 2 dividends. That's all they paid. You're looking rough. Oh, thank you. Hopefully when you're 60, you'll look as rough as I do. Okay? Holy shit. I'm worried about you. Yeah, Weston, don't worry about me. All right, hold on a second. Kate, thank you. Thank you. All right, where are we? Maz, thank you. No problem. Agree. Okay. Nah, you look great the last few weeks. Thank you. Agree. Okay. Segma. Where can I start from a beginner with no knowledge? Okay, Segma, you're new here. First time I've seen your name pop up. Now, I've been doing this since January. I'm really good with names. First time I seen you pop up. Keep coming back. Find out. Here's the number one question you need to ask. Okay? Number one question. You always got to ask the same question. Number one question. Does it make sense? I'm looking for a good quality company with 2 decades of consistent increasing profits. That does not mean 5 years good profits, 2 years bad, 3 years good, 5 years. No. 20 years, 2 decades, consistent increase in profits. The only way you're going to get that is by looking at the 20 years of annual reports. That's number one. SNY seems good. Okay, hold on a second. I never heard of SNY. SNY. You guys, I'm not going to be able to get through all these tonight. Okay. ET, energy transfer, no. The reason I'm saying no to energy transfer, you see this right here? This is called premium. Okay. $3.94, so the $3.95 is $9. Awesome. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, nice numbers. Energy transfer, the numbers look terrible. Weston, I've been here for months. You still ain't painted that wall. And guess what? You can be here for another 5 or 10, 15 months. I still ain't painting the wall. Okay? The wall is perfectly fine. It's got to be the lighting. So you don't like it, can't help you out. All right. So Segma, to get started, simple. Ask yourself a question. Does it make sense? Okay? Question number 2. Do I think I can do it? And then you have to change your thinking because I don't do things normally. Most people invest for what's called annual rate of return. They throw their money into something and they wait a whole year to see what they're going to get out of it. Nope. Me, it's 5 days. Jump in on Monday, I'm out on Friday. Okay? I don't know about you, but my bills come due every week. Every week I get a bill from someone. Not once. Well, I get a few bills that come once a year. Real estate taxes, insurance premiums, stuff like that. But most of my bills come due every single month or every single week. I don't have any bills that I have to worry about over the long term. NEOG. Never heard of it. NEOG. Now, Vincent, nope. RB9, never heard of it. Goody, 86 is in the house. All righty. IEP, oh, hell no. IEP is, what the hell is that? Icon? Okay, check out, seriously, dude. IEP, check out the consistency of their dividends over the last 10 or 15 years. You'll notice they start up nice, and then they get lower and lower and lower. Okay, Icon, yeah. Icon Industries, IEP, take a look at the dividends. They slowly go down lower. What's the best high dividend stocks right now? Tristan, you're asking the wrong question. Because you have companies with high dividends, they have high dividends specifically to suck you in to buy their stocks. What I'm looking for, Tristan, consistency of the increase of the dividends. What does that mean? Well, the dividend is a portion of the profits. Okay, so if a company makes $1 billion, they take a portion of that profit and give it to the investors. That's us. That's me and you. Okay? If the portion that they give us gets smaller and smaller and smaller, well, then their profits are getting smaller and smaller because they work it out like this. Like 5% is going here, 10% is going here, 25% is going there, 2% is going to the investors. If that 2% investors get smaller and smaller and smaller, guess what? Oh, check it out. Mr. Bluestone wants Caterpillar. Oh, I like Caterpillar. CAT. We'll take a look at that. Hold tight. So if the dividend's decreasing, that means their profits are decreasing. Well, the dividends are increasing. It's actually that simple. If the company makes more profits, the dividends go higher and higher and higher. You can take the time and read all of the annual reports, all of the quarterly reports. You can read all that stuff. Or you can go straight to the dividends. David Van, okay. Procter & Gamble, yes. Coca-Cola, yes. Johnson & Johnson, yes. Target, yes. Unfortunately, Coca-Cola's dividends are consistently increasing. Yeah, all of those are. But Coca-Cola and Johnson & Johnson, the premiums really aren't that great. Target has great premiums. But we'll take a look at that one. Target TGT. TGT, J&J, PG, Procter & Gamble. Coca-Cola. I really don't want to look at Coca-Cola. It's nothing but a waste of time, David, because they pay 0.5% for a premium. Don't get me wrong, 0.5% is great because 0.5% a week is 24% a year. Are you okay with getting 24% a year? All right. So here's a question: would you prefer 24% a year, or would you prefer 50% a year? All right. Where can I start being a beginner, Sigma? Please only ask the question once. I will get, seriously guys, I will get to every single question before the night's over. By putting the question up over and over and over again does nothing but clog up the system. Duke Energy. Duke Energy is a no. Emerson Electric is a yes. Okay. Sorry, Duke Energy, I think that's a monthly. All right, so let's keep on going. Bailey, YMAX, no. YMAG, no. QDTE, no. RDTE, no. Are all weekly paying dividends? No, actually they're not. They have weekly options, but they don't have weekly dividends. For 30 to 70% yield, no weekly dividends, he says. Yeah. Bailey, YMAX has weekly options, does not have weekly dividends. Sorry. STX, Seagate, I like that one. That's on my list. Devon Energy, that's on my list too. STX, DVN. What else we got? Izzy! What format software are you using to show the stocks? That is Thinkorswim. Joe, Macy's earnings this week. Sketchy news. What to do? Okay, I like Macy's. Now, I've been buying Macy's since February. It's my number one performing stock. Now, you think of buying a stock and it going up. No. I think of buying a stock, collecting a dividend, collecting a premium, doing a covered call, getting 1 or 2% every single week, and then getting rid of it. Okay? See what happens? Stocks go up, stocks go down. Stocks go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. If you like a stock, here, you buy at the bottom. Once it goes up, 1 or 2 or 3%, and sell it. When it goes down, buy it. When it goes up, sell it. Goes down, buy it. Find a good company, stick with it. Yes, I'm here. Okay. All right. TikTok number 1. Bank of America. Cool beans. Sigma, I knew nothing when I first started watching. Keep watching this good stuff. Thank you for that, Scott. Sigma, you mentioned about annual reports. I didn't get that part. Okay. And what I said about the annual reports, an annual report will let you know how well the company is doing. Tells you a lot of stuff about the company. Tony, how you doing? But what it won't tell you, well, thank you, James. I'm somewhat new to this. Dividends are smaller than, dividends are smarter than just buying the stock and hoping they explode. Yeah. I hear you. But see, I'm not looking for the dividend. Seriously, I'm not. I'm looking for the premium. The premium is weekly. The dividend is either quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. So not what I'm looking for. Simon Properties, Scubby, never heard of it. What AI stocks would you recommend, if any? Katie, I don't do AI stocks. I look for companies that have been in business and have been profitable for 2 decades. I don't know of any AI stock that is 20 years old and consistently increases their dividends. Any thoughts on EV markets as it recharging? No, sorry about that. The Wise, how are you doing today? Sorry, probably what is that? Do dividends happen during earnings? No. So are you basically betting on earnings? No, I stay away from earnings. UPC. What the heck is UPC? Texas Roadhouse. Rudy. Texas Roadhouse. What was this one? UPC. UPC. Okay, you guys got to stop throwing these things at me. I got way too much to look at. American Express. EXP. Texas Roadhouse. No, they don't. Not been around fast. FAST. No. I like your system, ready to pay and learn more. We'll be able to do it on Robinhood. Actually, I use Robinhood. Okay, I don't know what you're paying for. I'm not selling anything. One okay? Okay, I have no idea. Could you explain what a covered call is? Frankenstein. Oh my goodness, you're new here. Seriously, you are. A covered call, basically, you're buying the stock, you're selling the rights to that stock for someone else to buy it from you at a certain price by a certain date. Let's pick one really quick to give you an example. Let's take a look. We looked at Raleigh. VTS. Somebody asked VTS. Let's take a look at it. Hold on. VTS. So Frankenstein, sit, chill, relax. You'll see everything as it progresses. Don't you pay taxes on capital gains, though? Jonathan. Oh, my goodness. I love when people talk about taxes. Okay, when you want to talk about taxes, great. Here's what I got to say about taxes. Taxes. Federal taxes you are required to pay. State taxes you're required to pay. Sales tax you're required to pay. IRS federal income taxes are completely voluntary. Do your own research, seriously. You want to avoid taxes? Talk with a tax strategist or a tax planner. They will tell you everything you need to know about taxes. I don't pay attention to earnings. No, I don't. Earnings, I've seen positive earnings, stocks go down. I've seen negative earnings where stocks go up. Ooh, just on. ED, Consolidated Edison. They have been paying dividends, and they have been a dividend company for over 200 years. Consolidated Edison. Unfortunately, Consolidated Edison is a monthly optionable stock, and I don't trade them. Okay, Bailey. Ooh, I love it when somebody throws this one at me. Coney, 96% average. Already got doubled my money off of dividends. Okay, wonderful, cool. Take a look at how often have they increased their dividends. Take a look at how often they have consistently increased their dividends. And how long have they been paying dividends? Coney. Someone always throws this one at me. CONY. Into Yahoo Finance. Coney has been paying dividends since October 2023. Now, Bailey, are you ready for this? The very first dividend they paid, 121. The second one they paid, 108. Now, let me ask you a question. Is that going up or is that going down? Exactly, I thought so. Third one, 246. Fourth one, 269. Fifth one, 108. How can you possibly tell me that that is a good deal? So if the company's paying 269 one quarter, the very next quarter they pay 108, then 166, 279, 228, 170, 157, 101, 104, 111, 202. Seriously, dude, what the hell are you thinking? I know Coney has big dividends. You know why? Because they're trying to sucker you into buying that piece of crap. They haven't even been paying dividends for 2 years yet. Okay? 2023, 2024. That's it. JEPY, no. JEPQ, no. Same thing. Go in, take a look at how consistently do they increase their dividends. Now, the reason why I'm isolating and focusing on that is a dividend is a portion of the company's profits. Look at 202, not bad. 111, no, not close. JEPI, no. It's just as bad as Coney. They throw big dividends at you in the first couple of years. Most companies don't make it past 3 to 5 years. So Coney is only 2 years old. They've been paying a dividend for not even 2 years yet. So no, I don't like Coney. SoundHound, no. No dividends, no thank you. Wow. Okay, Consolidated Edison. Yep. Coney, SoundHound. AI performing good? Yep, it probably is. But do they have 20 years? Okay, Coca-Cola, they pay 0.5% a week. 0.5%. Now, 0.5% a week is going to be 26% per year. You might be okay with that. Me, I want 50% to 100% a year. Sorry. Super Micro and Uber. No and no. 20 years. So you guys, what you're not getting is 2 decades, 20 years of increased dividends. Make a lot of money, pay more taxes, just make more money. Yeah, Mike, I like that one. I had a guy, I worked for this guy once. His name was, well, let's just call him Mr. Osborne, because that was his name, Mr. Osborne. Give me 150 or 100%. Okay, there's plenty of them out there. Macy's, I've got making over 200% on Macy's so far this year. Do you reinvest these dividends or do you just take the money and run? Okay, Carniac, yeah, I live off of the premiums. Okay. 90s, there is no, they are no, as they don't pay dividends. Thank you. Yep, all right. MFA, what the heck is MFA? If I have to say what the heck is MFA, it's usually going to be a no. All right, in a couple of seconds, I'm going to turn off all the comments and actually start looking at this list. You guys give me about 20 stocks to look at, and you just keep on going. Buddy, it's consistency yielding 100%. What's the matter if it fluctuate up or down 10 to 20%? Okay, Bailey, what you're not getting, okay? Okay, Bailey, what you're not getting is, look, November 2024, okay? Their first dividend payment was October 2023. They're a year and 1 month old. 1 year, 1 month. They haven't even gotten past 3 years yet. The number one obstacle for new companies is the 3-year time frame. Hasn't even made it there yet. I have no desire to give my money to someone brand new. Sorry, I like consistency and predictability. This is not consistent and this is not predictable. Terribly sorry. I'm 60 years old. I'm retired. I don't have the opportunity like you have. I'm assuming you're not retired. I'm assuming you don't live on a fixed income. When you start at 121, drop it down to 108, that makes me a little uncomfortable. You jump up from 108 to 246, yeah, I'm all for that. Then it goes to 269, yeah, even better. Then they cut it, what is that, 70% decrease to 108? And you think that's good? That's not 10 or 20% up or down. From 269 to 108, that is more than 60 to 70% decrease. Hell no. Altria, MO, we already looked at that one earlier today. So Bailey, I hear what you're saying. Stick with it. If it works for you, great. Is Macy's a dividend champion? I don't think so. That's no classic look. They're saying up. Okay. David. Okay. I'm here to learn, guys. Obviously, none of us know everything, only what we've seen through swipes. Let him teach us step by step. Well, David, thank you for that. I got people over here okay. Bob, I'm shooting for 300% this year. Cool beans, good for you. Zach, Alibaba has only paid 2 dividends. Okay? I like 2 decades. That's 20 years of increased dividends. So let me show you Microsoft for a second. Coney, not even 2 years yet. MSFT. What the hell happened there? MSFT. Okay. Now take a look at good numbers from Microsoft. 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 20, 23, 28, 31, 36, 39, 42, 46, 51, 56, 62, 68, 75, 83. Did any one of those go backwards? No. Every single one is higher and higher and higher and higher. That's what I'm looking for. It's really not that difficult. You got the dividend kings. 67 companies that have consistently increased for more than 5 decades. That's 50 years. The dividend aristocrats. 67 companies that have increased their dividends for 25 consecutive years. The dividend champions, 150 companies that have increased their dividends for 25 consecutive years. And then you have the dividend contenders, 300 companies that have consistently increased their dividends every single year from 10 years to 24 years. And we'll throw in Warren Buffett's list just for the fun of it. So those 5 lists just there give you 300 companies that have consistently increased their dividends every single year. American Water is on that list, but they don't have weekly options. Sorry, Reg. Okay? Every single year for 20 years or more. Every single year. Not every once in a while. Not 2 steps up, 3 steps back, 1 step up, 2 steps back. No. Consistent. Every year. Higher and higher and higher. That's it. Okay, I don't really care if Coney is over 100% this year. Don't care. Seriously, I don't. The company's a year and a half old. No interest whatsoever giving my money to a newbie. Nope. You do whatever you want with yours, but don't tell me what to do with mine. I don't tell anyone what to do. I just look at the numbers, I pull them up, and I give you my opinion. Coney? No. No, thank you. I have $5,000 right now to put into a stock through Robinhood. Where would I put it? David, I don't know you, so I really can't answer that question for you. I have no idea what you want to do. I have no idea what your expectations are. No idea what your risk factors are. I can't tell you what to do. Throw a party. I don't know. All right, Alibaba's a no. I'm shooting for 300%. Good for you. You recommended it? No, I don't recommend Tesla at all. Tesla doesn't pay dividends. Okay, the company's profitable. Great, but they don't share their profits. Walmart, yes. Disney, yes. McDonald's, yes. Smuckers. I don't think Smuckers is a weekly. Maine, no, that's a monthly. BTI, no idea. BTI. LPSN, never heard of it. LPSN. All right, so wait a minute. Tesla doesn't pay dividends. Thank you, 86. A Cookie Monster. Holy cow. Cookie Monster wants to take a look at AFCG. I have no idea what that is, dude. AFCG. All right. I'm going to stop looking at companies. Kaniak, where to find what date companies will pay dividends. Okay, Kaniak. That is the EX dividend calendar. Okay. You can go and look under Google. Go to Google and put in the search EX dividend calendar. You have a whole bunch of them pop up. Minty Fresh, we already looked at 3M. Sorry. Riley has a huge yield. Yep. Did you say it was good? I missed that one. I actually bought Riley today. David would like to make money with this money. How would you do it? Would be risk somewhat 20% less. Okay, sorry, David. Like I said a little while earlier, I don't know anything about you. I don't make recommendations. I don't give tips. I just show you what I do. That's it. 3M, Riley, K. Cognac, Yahoo Finance. Thank you. Shay, do you hold Bitto? No. Believe it pays a decent. Yes, it does, but it's not 20 years old. Okay. Since you don't know, can I get in the morning trading group for free? Gotcha. Thank you, Shay. What's your opinion on the Quantum Revolution kit? Nope, sorry. Wrong one. QQQ. Seriously, check out the numbers. Does Coke have dividends? Yes, it does, but it's always a no for me because the premium's only 0.5%. I don't like 0.5%. Bob Dog, thank you. SPG dividend seems good. Your opinion. What the heck is SPG? Now, see, if I got to say what the heck is SPG, it's usually going to be a no. But I'll write it down and take a look at it. SPG. Okay. BKTO, never heard of it. ENB, Enbridge, no. The site you're using to look up these stocks so you can analyze their numbers on the screen behind you. Well, behind me right now, that's Thinkorswim. The other one was Yahoo Finance. XRP is not a dividend stock, dude. Just found you out the other night. What's the best book you wrote for me to start with? That would be book number 14, and I haven't even put it up online yet. Thank you. All right. I am stopping it right here, and we're just going to go breeze through all these stocks you guys gave me. How do you track the true break even after a few weeks of premiums and dividends? Interesting question. What do you think about Open Realty? You mean O Realty? Hell no. Take a look at the numbers. WPC. WPC. All right. So, KG, thank you for that. I am going to pause it here. I'm not going to take any more questions. You guys gave me a list of about 30 stocks to take a look at. Okay, so I'm going to breeze through them as fast as I possibly can, and then I'll start taking questions again. All right, so what I'm looking for, let me break it down for you really quick. Number one, Ram, what's going on? Number one, what I am looking for is a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. I'm 60 years old. I have no desire to go back to work. I've been working since 1973. Some of you haven't even been born in 1973. Okay? I've been working quite a while. I deserve to do whatever I want if I can afford it, and I don't take any handouts from any government. Those stimulus checks, didn't take. PPP loans, didn't take it. There's nothing worse than free money. Because you think it's free? Hell no, it ain't. I'm 61 and retired. Cool beans, dude. We should chat. All right, so here goes. Now, as I said earlier, in 2008, my 9-year-old daughter jumped on my lap and said, Daddy, teach me what you're doing. I said, okay, fine. So, at 9 years old from Omaha, cool. I like Apple. I don't like VOO, though. Okay, so hold up on the questions. So, in 2008, she jumped on my lap and said, Daddy, can you teach me what you're doing? So, a trading strategy for a 9-year-old, it had to be simple, safe, predictable, consistent, and no way for her to lose. Okay? 5 criteria. Here's the 5 rules. Rule number 1, never buy something you don't understand or you don't want to hold on to long term. Simple. If you don't like it and you don't want to hold it for the rest of your life, don't buy it. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. Rule number 3, make sure the company is consistently profitable. 20 years, 2 decades of consistent profits. We checked last night. 9,763 companies available to choose from. Only 300, about 300, give or take 1 or 2, has consistently increased their dividends every single year for more than 2 decades. And has weekly options. Rule number 4, weekly options. I want weekly cash flow. I grew up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I went to work at 8 o'clock in the morning Monday. I got out of work on Friday. At 5 o'clock, I got paid. Same thing here. I want to do my work, and I want to get in, and I want to get out. Orlando, hold up the questions. We're going to see if we can breeze through all these. Okay, rule number 5, make sure the numbers work. It's a mathematical equation is what it is. Okay, let's go back here. All right, the VTS. All right, so by the way, VTS is a no. It's a monthly. So VTS is off the list. Let's look at Macy's for a second. Okay, you see these right here? 6 December, that's today. 13 December, that's next Friday. 20 December, that's 3 Fridays away. 27, that's 4 Fridays away. 3 January, that's 5 Fridays away. 10 January, 6 Fridays away. Weekly options are the only things I like. Okay, that's 300 companies that are consistently profitable and have weekly options. That means I can jump in on Monday, be out Friday, ideally. Doesn't work all the time, but ideally, yes. A simple, safe, predictable 1% per week. That's what I'm looking for. If you're looking for capital appreciation, if you're looking to buy a stock here and have it shoot up like this, you are in the wrong place. Seriously, do not waste your time. I do not do capital appreciation. I do not buy a stock, sit and watch it grow and grow and grow. No, I don't do that. I want cash flow only. Okay? Hopefully that will get rid of you guys that are looking for a stock that goes up and up and up and up. I'm sorry, that's not it. Sorry, you're just in the wrong place. Simple? Okay. So, let's go. We have a list of about 30 stocks you guys rattled off. I'm going to go through them as quickly as possible. All right. General Electric, love it. It's been in business for over 100 years. Okay, here's the high, here's the low, here's the movement right there, last 90 days, up, down, up, down. It's currently right here. Okay, 30 days, here's the high, here's the low. We'll put it down because we're looking for the bottom. See right here? Here's the bottom, turns around and goes up. Get to here, profit taking the stock comes down. Here, it's going to turn around and go back up again. Not this week, maybe next week. Okay, I'm going to put General Electric down for next week, but before I do, let's check. 175.49. The 175 is going for 265. The 177 is going for 120 to 180. That is over 1%. Okay, so I'm putting General Electric down for next week. So we'll keep an eye on it. What I'm looking for. Yep, I see that. What I'm looking for is for this thing to turn around and go back up. Once it does, then it's going to be a yes. I'm looking for the 1%. Simple. What am I buying it for? What's the closest strike price? And what is the premium I'm collecting? I'm not looking for dividends. I'm not looking for capital appreciation. Shay, 1% a week. You're talking 1% return on your initial investment in whichever specific company. Is that correct? That is absolutely correct. Shay, 1% a week is 52% a year. Compounded, it's 67% a year. I don't compound mine. I use mine to pay my bills. Okay? You have 3 opportunities. Opportunity number 1, when you retire, you're going to age out. Means you're too old to go to work. Your boss says, dude, you're too old. Stay the fuck home. Number 2, you make enough money off your investments that you don't need to go to work anymore. And you tell your boss, you can take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. That's number 2. Number 3, you toe tag out. Do you know what that means? That means you die on your way to work, on your way from work, or at work. You don't get to enjoy retirement. Toe tag. I know too many people who have done that. Okay, my friend Billy, he stood next to me when I was getting married. He is gone. He's younger than me. He's gone because, no, sorry. I want to enjoy my retirement. Let's go. Next. KO, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is going to be a no only because, don't get me wrong, it's a great company. They've been around for over 100 years. 62, 61, the 63 is going for 42 cents. That's not 1%. No, thank you. I don't think I've ever bought Coca-Cola because the premiums are less than 1%. It's a great company, but if I had a choice between getting 1% or getting 0.5%, I'm going to take 1% all the time. Because they're still the same. Okay, Coca-Cola's been in business for over 100 years. Great. Well, so hasn't AIG, so hasn't Home Depot, so hasn't Lowe's, so hasn't Kohl's, so hasn't Macy's, so hasn't a whole bunch of dozen other companies that are paying more. I like Coca-Cola, don't get me wrong. I just don't buy it because the numbers don't work for me. Coca-Cola's a no. EL, Estee Lauder. Now, Estee Lauder had a big issue right here. Check it out. A big drop. Why? Well, because they made their earnings. Okay, this is why I don't do earnings. They actually beat the earnings. Okay, they had an estimate. They beat it. So why did the stock drop? Well, the stock dropped because they forecasted for the fourth quarter not to be good as the third quarter. So that's why it dropped. Estee Lauder hasn't been this low in over a decade. So here at the bottom, 62. Now she's going up. And she's consistently going up. If you like Estee Lauder, that's a big question. Question number 1. Does it make sense? Question number 2, do I like this company at this price? Simple. All right, so last 30 days for Estee Lauder. Okay, 30 days ago, we're here at 64. She drops down to 63, shoots up to just over 80. Right now, we're at 79.50. The 80s are going for 140. Great. So you buy it at the market. You sell at this price. You pick up more than 1%. Great. It goes up. You're out. Wonderful. That's what I'm looking for. What else am I looking for? I'm looking for what does it normally do every single year. Now, if you know what this is, great. If you don't, well, here we go. This is what's called a seasonality chart. The blue line represents the movement for this year. The red line is 10 years. 10 years, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, so on and so forth. 10 years, the average movement. Look at the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter for Estee Lauder goes up. What else do you need to know? It's a good company. They pay a great dividend. Okay, they're in an uptrend. Seasonality, they go up in the fourth quarter every year. Why not? Okay. The question is sometimes not why. Sometimes the question is why not. Now, I did have Estee Lauder a couple of weeks ago. I bought it, sold it, but I won't buy it this time because it's at a 30-day high. It's going up. It could consistently go up. Look at where the high of the year was. Whoops. Going the wrong way. Okay. The high of the year is 160. Well, right now we're down to 70. It has all this space to go to challenge that high of the year. Could it? Yes, it could. All right, next on the list. VIG. What the heck is VIG? It's never a good sign if I have to say, what the heck is this? That's a no. Okay, monthly options, no thank you. Here's my deal on monthly options. Monthly options, you can do an option trade once a month. 12 times a year. If I average 1 to 2% on an option trade, I'm making 12 to 24%. Yeah, no thank you. 52 weeks in a year for a weekly option, 1 or 2% is 50% to 100%. You choose 12 to 24, 50 to 100. Okay, I don't do monthlies. The numbers just don't work for me. If it works for you, wonderful. Next on the list, ONON. What the hell is ONON? Nope. ONON is at the high of the year. Okay. So I don't buy at the high of the year. And look at this. How much space you have here. That's 2 or 3 weeks before it comes back down again. So that's going to be a no. VTI. VTI. Double hell no. Again, high of the year. Look at all this space down here. Okay. That's profit taking just waiting to happen. And oh, hell no. Look at this. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 for the premiums? Yeah, no. Okay, the numbers just don't work. Kohl's. I like Kohl's. I've had Kohl's for, I don't know how long. Now, you may think Kohl's is going down, right? But here's the thing with Kohl's. Kohl's has been in business for quite a while, over 100 years, and they consistently increase their dividends. So they're going down. Great. Here's the bottom of the year. You're going to make most of your money in the stock market buying low, selling high. Not buying high, selling low. No. Buying low, selling high. Okay, nobody ever says, hey, it's great stock. It's at the high of the year. Let's buy some. No. Okay, the low of the year, last 90 days. This is what it's done for the last 3 months. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, here, earnings report. Missed their earnings, big drop. I bought a bunch down here. Why? Why? Well, because look, I always say I like buying at the bottom. 2 days to the upside. 1, 2, here. Jump into here. Nice steady flow to the upside. Great. It's at 15.39. The 15.40s are going, the 15.50s are going for 18 cents. That's over 1%. Okay? The bottom is here. You cannot get any lower than the bottom of the year. Buy low, sell high. You've heard it for decades. If you have anything to do with the stock market whatsoever, buy low, sell high. Well, here's the low of the year. Okay, it missed its earnings. I don't pay attention to the earnings because earnings don't mean anything to me. Now, before I forget, let's go this real quick. Okay, just for the fun of it. You see this right here? Same thing we were just looking at a couple seconds ago. Here's that big drop right here. Earnings reports right here at the low, 14.22. See this down here at the bottom? Average daily movement. Average daily movement for this company is somewhere around 9 million shares. Great. Well, let's pick up the calculator. Clear. 9 million shares. Okay? 9 million. Oh, right there. See it? 9 million. On average, a market maker will earn 1 to 2 cents per share. That's what the market makers do. 1 to 2 cents per share. Okay? 9 million shares, how much does the market maker make on an average day? Multiply by 0.02. On an average day, the market maker will make $180,000 a day. Right? All right, so right here, this day here, where this big drop is, what was the volume? The volume was 59 million shares. So let's take a look at the difference. $180,000 a day. Okay, clear this. 0.02 multiplied by 59 million equals 1.1 million. Now, please, somebody explain to me in a manner which I will understand. The market maker gets this little bit of information. Okay, all the information is a couple of paragraphs, a couple of sentences. We missed our earnings. That's it. We missed our earnings. So now he drops the price down to here, and you have a whole shitload of people trading. Are they buyers? Are they sellers? I don't know. Are they people taking advantage of the price drop? Are they panicking? Don't know. Does it really matter? 60 million shares traded that day. The market maker walked away with 1.18 million. So look at it this way. This is the way I look at it. Earnings. Earnings. You have the average, $180,000 a day. That's what the market maker makes. Gets one piece of paper, 2 lines. We missed our earnings. Now he makes 1.1 million. Tell me that's not manipulated. I don't pay attention to the earnings because the market makers do this all the time. You get that one little piece of paper that we missed our earnings and now the stock drops. Okay, the company's been in business for over 100 years. Do you think 1 quarter is going to ruin the company? No. But it will make the market maker take advantage of it and have us be suckers. So no, I don't pay attention to earnings. So let's go to the next one. Next one is going to be Mickey D's. McDonald's, look at this. We're halfway through the list already. MCD. So I only pause the questions. I will get to every single question. Only ask it once, please. As they scroll up, I stop the questions. I will get to them. Let's take a look at all the stocks you guys asked me to take a look at. McDonald's, here we go. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Look, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, it's going back in an uptrend. It's at 300. 300 is going for 202 to 239. 1%? Nope. Next. Dell. Ooh, I like Dell. Dell. I don't think I bought Mickey D's in a long time. Here we go. Dell. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Up, down, sideways. 123.30. The 124s go for 185. It's actually that simple. It is over 1%. Great. The high of the year, 180. The bottom of the year a year ago, 67. So from 67 to 180, that's almost a 200% increase. Pulls back about 50% down to 86. The last 90 days. Check out the last 90 days. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. The 90-day chart, what I'm looking for, 5 things. The high, the low, where was it, where is it, and what's the direction. Okay. I am also looking for a pattern. Okay. Up, down, not just the up-down pattern. How much time does it take to go up? How much time does it take to go down? How much time does it take to go up? How much time does it take to go down? I'm looking for a pattern. So when I jump into the 30-day chart, which is right here, okay, this is the last 30 days. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Great. Well, here's the 30-day bottom. Here's the 30-day top. Okay? What I'm looking for here is a bottom that turns and goes the other way. So even though I like Dell, it's not time to buy it because it's coming down. Once it hits the bottom, turns around, goes back up, then it will be a yes. Because we already looked at the numbers. At 123.30, the 124 is going for more than 1%. I like Dell, but it's not the right time to buy. Invert, how are you doing today? So I'm going to put Dell. The next week we'll take a look at it again. Whoops, Dell. All right, next on the list is going to be Safe. Safe. What the heck is Safe? It's never a good thing when I say what the heck is it. It's a monthly. It's a no. Don't even want to bother with it. Next one was TDTO. What the heck is that? TDTO. Toronto. That's a Canadian stock. That's a no. CSX. Okay, interesting. Now, CSX, it's going to be a no only because, take a look at this right here. Okay, up, down, up, down. You're looking for the new bottom. It's not here yet. So, before we go any further, the 34.64, the 35s, 10 cents to 25 cents? No. OXY, Occidental Petroleum. OXY. Ooh, this is going to be another no. Okay? Searching for a bottom. Look at the drop. Stair step. Okay? 5 days to the downside. Now, 47.64. The 48s are going for 35 to 38. Nope, not 1%. SNY. SNY. Interesting, but it's a no. Look at the chart. That's interesting. Look what's happening here. Yes, but this is a no. I don't do monthlies. They just don't pay for me. If you like it, more power to you. I don't ever tell people what to buy, what not to buy. I'll just give you my opinion. I don't like monthlies. The numbers just don't work. There's 9,763 other companies. Henry, what's happening? 9,763 companies. Why would I pick something that doesn't work? If it's a monthly, the numbers just don't work for me. Okay? Next, NEOG. What the heck is that? NEOG. No, that's what it is. Caterpillar. Ooh, I like Caterpillar. Okay? Dividend King increases their dividends for more than 5 decades. And they're over 100 years old. $400, the 493, the 395s, 445. That's a yes. Just a number. That's a yes. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. Up, down, up, down. It's currently at 395. Let's zoom on in. Okay, so here's the high here. Here's your bottom here. Shoots up, pulls down, shoots up, pulls down. We're looking for a new bottom. I will write Caterpillar down because everything looks good, except we're looking for a new bottom. Once we find the new bottom, it's only got to be 2 days to the upside. It could be Monday and Tuesday, so we could be into this one as early as Wednesday. I'm looking for 1%. Really don't care how I get it. Okay, Caterpillar, I'm going to write that down for next week. Next on the list, Target. Ooh, I like Target, but you got to be very careful with Target. Target has a tendency to have a lot of black swans. What do I mean? Look at this right here. Big, huge gap up. Big, huge gap down. Big, huge gap up. Big, huge gap down. I got my ass handed to me with Target last year. I jumped in at 135. Thing dropped to 102. I didn't sell. I held on to it. And then she goes from 110 to 136. It jumped, I think it was like 16 or 17 points overnight. And the last thing was $15,000 or $16,000. I think it was like $12,000 to $15,000 overnight because of a black swan. Black swan is one of those things that just pops up. You never see them until you see them. Okay, how often do you see a black swan? Not very often. But look what happened. Okay, it was at 156. It drops all the way down to 120. If you were here, next day she drops down here. Yeah, that hurts. I felt it. I think it was like $15,000. Yeah, that hurt. But anyway, look at where she is. Now, Target's been in business for over 100 years. They are a dividend king. They have increased their dividends for 5 decades. Okay, so here's the bottom. Now, I've learned with Target, stay away from earnings. You got the earnings coming up, stay away. Okay, earnings were right here. So we got another 2 months to go before the earnings come again. So we have 2 months to make this. Look at, here's your bottom. 2 days to the upside. She jumps up and keeps on going. That's what I'm looking for. Last 30 days, right there. Currently at 132.39. Okay, the 133s, 145. If you like Target. But with Target, a few of them, like I say, have black swans you got to watch out for. Watch out for earnings on some of these companies. But it is over 1% if you like Target. Next on the list, I'm going to write Target down. TGT. Next on the list is Johnson & Johnson. I don't buy Johnson & Johnson even though they have been in business for over 100 years. They are a dividend king, have increased for 5 decades. The premiums really aren't that good. 149.29, the 150s go 102 to 120. That's a no. I don't even have to look at the chart. I know this one because I've done it many times. 149.29, the 150 is going for that. No, the numbers just don't work. Remember that rule number 5? Make sure the numbers work. Look at this. I got 100 questions waiting there. So hold on. Don't repeat your questions. I got like 10 more to go, and we'll just get to the questions again. Procter & Gamble, another 100-year-old company, another dividend king. Okay, bouncing off the high of the year, coming down. Nope, way too high, way too much profit-taking possibility there. Procter & Gamble is going to be a no. Sorry. Seagate, STX. Interesting. Look at it. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Where are we? Oh, let's get out of there. 98.90. The 99s are going for 35 to 145. So it's possible to get you 1% out of that. All right, well, let's look a little deeper. The bottom of the year, 78.14. Top of the year, 115. The last 90 days, same thing. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? Up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's coming to the upside. Look at this. Here's the bottom here. 2 days the upside. Perfect opportunity to jump in Monday. Let's close in and take a look at the 30-day chart. 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. Check that out. Last 30 days. Here's the high. Here's the low. Down, up, down. Now she's going up. Please tell me you can see that. 30-day high, 30-day bottom. Profit taking, retracement, profit taking again. 1 day up, 2 days up. 98.80. The 99s are going for 35 to 145. You really got to make sure when you get in there that you get your 1%. It's there. So I'm going to write STX for next week. STX. That's a lovely. Next one, Devon Energy. I only got 6 more to go, and then we're going to open up the questions again. Which one was it? Devon, DVN. Here we go. DVN, Devon Energy is going to be a no, only because we're searching for a new bottom. $35. The 35 is going from 30 to 53. There is your 1%. Possible. But look, waiting for a new bottom. See it dropping? Wait for the bottom. Wait for it to turn around. Now, I like 2 days the upside. It's up to you to figure out what you want to call the bottom. You want to call it 3 days the upside, 4 days the upside? That's up to you. I like 2 days. Okay? Here, 1, 2, didn't make it. See, it looks like it did. Here's the bottom here. 1 day up, 2 days up. Very next day, down. That's why I want 2 days the upside. On the third day, if it's up, then it's a yes. Okay, so no to Devon Energy. UPC. Devon Energy is on the list for next week. UPC, hell no. No options. American Express, EXP. What? No, AXP, sorry. AXP, American Express. Okay, that's going to be a no. Too close to the high. MFA. What the heck is MFA? MFA Financial, monthly, no. BTI. Hell no. LPSN. No. AFCG. No. SPG. No. WPC. No. What the hell is the matter with you guys? When I say no monthlies and you keep throwing these monthlies at me, all right, that's everything you guys asked me to look at. Let's open up the questions. Now, I am going to get to every single question before the night's over, so let's see what we got. So apparently somebody doesn't listen. All right, got it, good. How do you track? Good, here we go. My B Realty income tracker is O. O is a no. XOM, Exxon Mobil. Ooh, XOM. All right, now XOM, we're not even going to bother with. We're looking for a new bottom, so we'll write it down for next week. XOM. O Realty, how many times I got to tell you no to O? Seriously, take a look at the dividends they paid. How often do they increase? Mike. Wait a second. All right. Secretariat made a fair amount of money trading X calls this week against my position. I like X, U.S. Steel. That I actually have some. Okay, Dashell. Visa, Verizon, Pfizer, and Macy's. Don't pay attention to earnings. ED, already did that one. Mueller Water, never heard of it. Big Mo. Oh, Altria. Oh, I like Altria. Do I sell cash secured puts? If not, why? Orlando, yes, I do, but I don't teach it here. All right, Alibaba, nope. Yep. BTI, yep. AFCG, yep. All these questions. Sorry, I'm going through all these questions. ENB, Enbridge, no. The site you're using to look up these stocks and can analyze behind you, that was Yahoo Finance. You can use Google Finance. You can use any financial site you want to find out what the details are. Where do you go to find out what kind of dividends they pay? Okay, I use Yahoo Finance. So let's keep on going. Thank you, Frankenstein. Biz, B-I-Z-D. What the heck is that? If I have to say what the heck is that, it's usually a no, and it is. Allied Properties. Vash, you actually got to give me the ticker symbol because I never heard of that company. Got it. How do I track? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Realty's a no. SEC. What the heck is SEC? Can't find that symbol. G, isn't that General Mills? No, G is GIS, General Mills. Okay, G's a no. Sorry, dude. Then it's 3 days going up. Yep, Frankenstein, I get it. Can you explain that more, please? Why not just put your investments, write it out, 10% return? James L. Britton. All right, now, James, I never tell people what to do. Hold on a second. Nelly A-G-N-C. Ooh, Nelly, N-L-Y-A-G-N-C. Okay, I like both of those. Okay. So, James L. Britton, you want me to put my money into a company and get 10% return. Are you going to compensate me for the 40% that I'm losing? I didn't think so. If I'm making 50% per year now, why would I give the responsibility to someone else and have them give me 10%? It doesn't make any sense. I'm perfectly okay 10, 15 minutes every day trading my own money and making 1% per week. That's over 50% per year. Allied Properties, A-P-U-N. A-P-U-N. I'm going to say no to that one now. I never heard of him. Rude Dude, what's happening? Building Retirement Weekly. There you go. Good for you. Cookie Monster, do you do covered calls? Yes, I do. Al Britton, 50% is better than 10% would be my answer. Rude Dude, thank you for that. Totally, but you're not staring at a computer screen. Yeah, but dude, I'm not doing a computer screen either. 10 or 15 minutes. You just saw me go through 20 or 30 different companies in less than 10 minutes. Shay. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, hold up right there. Hold those questions. Shay. In a perfect world, you look to buy low, receive dividend payments weekly. No. Nobody pays weekly dividends, kiddo. Sorry. If you make money selling higher down the road, cool. But that's not the goal, really. Not ever selling for a loss, though. Yeah, Shay, I hear you. Oh. So you're hedging with options or something, then options don't pay dividends. Correct. That's absolutely correct. Dividends are a portion of the profits the company pays to its investors. The option, totally separate. Look at it this way. Stocks are usually traded in New York. Options are usually traded in Chicago. Two totally separate worlds. Okay? You buy the stock, you sell the option for someone to buy it from you at the same price. So if I buy Home Depot at $4.30, okay, I can sell somebody the rights to buy it from me at the exact same price I paid for it, collect 1%. If the stock stays where it is, I make my money, I'm back into cash. If the stock goes up, I make my money, I'm back into cash. If the stock goes down, I just do the same process next week. But I wouldn't be buying Home Depot because it's at a high. But it's just an example. A good quality company, number one, in the right time. Look at Home Depot. Up, down, 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 up, down. You pick a good company, okay? Keep an eye on it. It's your money. Nobody has more interest in your money than you. So if you're going to be investing, why not pick a good company? Pick a bunch of them. Me, I got about 300 that I look at. Now, the reason why I say I have about 300, take a look at this. Okay? Here is the third month of the fourth quarter. Look at what we're looking at. Nordstrom's, KeyBank, Halliburton, Bank of America, General Motors, Kimberly-Clark, Pepsi, Waste Management, Seagate, Macy's, Devon Energy, Albemarle, T. Rowe Price, Walmart, MPW, VFC, Occidental Petroleum, so on and so forth. I picked those 300 companies, put it into a calendar. Now the calendar separates it by when they pay their dividend. Now, if the dividend is a precursor or a signal, a lighthouse, whatever you want to call it, a signal to tell me when to start buying it. Because if I want to take a look at MDT, I don't want to buy MDT the week of the dividend. I want to buy it 2 weeks before the dividend on a Monday. The reason why I want to buy it on a Monday is I want to buy it at the markets open on Monday morning. I want to sell the option for someone to buy it from me at the exact same price I paid for it if, and only if, it is in an uptrend. Not at the high, not at the low, but moving up. Let's pick a good one. Right about there. Okay? Now, here's the bottom, here's the top. It's coming down, it's turning around, going back up. That's when I want to buy. 2 days to the upside, on the third day I want to jump in. I got 300 companies to look at, each separated by when they pay their dividend. Stocks have a tendency to increase in value before the dividend is paid. After the dividend is paid, stocks have a tendency to go down. Tendency. That's not all the time. I have some interneting to do on my own still. Sorry to throw it all at you. Appreciate the info, though. Thank you. Shay, you're welcome. Have a great night. Okay, so let's keep on continuing. Let's go back to, where were we? Home Depot. All right. Where are we next? Home Depot is strong. Yep. I have Mariori. I have 10 grand. Where do I recommend I put? Okay. Now, Mar, I don't suggest anybody to invest anything until you know what you're doing. Okay. Think or Swim is free to download and free to use. Okay. You can use it for about a month or two before you gotta really call and talk to Charles Schwab. Tell them what you're doing. Say, hey, I'm just practicing. They would like you to put your money there. I don't get any compensation whatsoever. But do what's called paper trading first before you put money anywhere. Okay? Never listen to someone online. Do your own research. You guys are giving me stocks to look at. I put them in, I pull up the numbers. I don't tell anyone to buy anything. I don't. I'm just reading the numbers, give you my opinion. It's just an opinion. It's not a recommendation. It's not a tip. It's just an opinion. I will tell you what I'm doing. I will never tell you what you should do. But I will tell you, you really should do some more research. Rude Dude, Albritton just on Monday and Friday, but look more often, averaging about 2% weekly. Rude Dude, cool for you. Okay, RCL, Royal Cruise Line, is that right? RCL, Royal Caribbean, that it? RCL, Royal Caribbean, yeah. Okay, hell no. Did you see that? The high of the year? No. I don't buy at the high of the year. It's like standing on a ladder waiting for a taller ladder. It just doesn't make sense. Mario, Brooksy, but your username Brooksy, B, yeah. Broke ass B. Bitto. Sorry, dude, I don't do Bitto. Okay? The reason why I don't do Bitto, B-I-T-O. Okay? Looks nice. Now, I tried Bitto back in February at 32. She dropped. I bought it then at 27. I made some money off of it, but then it doesn't have dividends for more than 20 years now. Bear Stearns was in business for 100 years. Yes, it was. But were they consistently profitable? Were their dividends consistently going up? Not an account. Okay? Al Britton, Rude Dude, very interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, James, Al Britton, hang back, chill. I've been here every single night since the beginning of January. Okay? What do I have for you? Here we go. All right, James, you ready? This is my website here, The 10-Minute Trader. All these little dots here, my, what do you call it, social media, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, podcast, books by James, LinkedIn, Patreon. Under here, 3 accounts, which I share with you guys. All my trades are logged in. Every single one of these things back here behind me, you'll see. Win, Kohl's, Walgreens, MPW, Win, Bitto, Kohl's. Okay, I share every single trade I have made all year long. It goes all the way back to January 1st. I do this every single year. I've been doing this since, here we go, right here, 2011. That's the very first trade I posted online, August 31, 2011. My very first post. Okay. Average movement. There was a huge drop last few weeks. Took a break from trading. Waited a while for the dust to settle. We didn't take any losses, as this year we're looking to take no losses. Okay, great. We dropped down to 20% return so far for the half of the year. My weekly average has dropped below 1%. What a bummer. Shay, what's the worst and best play that stuck with you over the time? Wow. Now, the worst play, I remember that one. That was Real Networks. For those of you who knows who Real Network is. Hold on a second. Okay, so Shay, okay. Find the market and compound it. Best game in town. Alrighty then, that works. So Shay, my worst, it would be Real Networks. I lost 91,000 in 1 week. Okay? My best was, I forget. I made 12,000 in 1 day. Analog Devices, ADI, has an uptrending dividend. The options are multiple chains per month. The stock is down from the high, but uptrending. ADI. Okay. Analog Devices. Interesting. Let's see how often they have increased their dividends. ADI. (2003). So they're just at the 20-year mark. Because they start off at 04 at 4, go to 6, to 10, 12, 16, 18, 20, 22, 25, 30, 34, 37, 40, 42, 45, 48, 54, 62, 69, 76, 86, 92. Oh, hell yeah. And it's only 218. Nice. Okay, no big gaps. All right, cool. ADI. Why haven't I seen that one before? Or have I? Okay, so here's ADI. Nice one. ADI. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. Sideways, up, sideways, down, up, down. 218 to 219. No, 219. It's just 217. 205 to there, the 220s. Okay, so you will make 1%. All right. Well, let's take a better look. A year ago was the bottom of the year, 179.73. The top of the year, 144.29. Okay, last 90 days. Okay, first thing I want to see the last 90 days. High, the low, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up, down. So right here is where we want to look. Not quite time to jump into it yet. But I do appreciate, what do you call it? Last 30 days. Okay. Here's your last 30 days. Okay. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So right here, okay, today is the new bottom. Not a 30-day bottom, but here's your high right there. She drops. Here's the bottom. Now it's moving up. Okay, I want 2 days to the upside. Not today. So Wednesday would be the earliest I'd be getting into this one, ADI. Oh, yeah, ADI is on there. So ADI is on my list. Okay, so ADI is on my list, but not this week. Okay, we're actually looking for a turnaround, so I'll write it down for next week. See what it looks like. ADI. All right. That being said, let's keep on moving. Ben Stern was in there, okay? If he doesn't talk about Bitto, I'm out. Okay, broke ass B. I did talk about BITO. Okay? BITO. Here we go. Take a look. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look. Up, down, up. It's at 26.06. The 26 is going for 85 cents. That is about 3%. But what is it about BITO that I don't like? BITO has not been around for 2 decades. If you like it, more power to you. Okay, no, not for me. Do you trade options on these stocks? Yes, I do. Talk about APUN. What the heck is APUN? Sorry, can't find that symbol. Can't find the symbol means it's a no. Thoughts on energy transfer? Energy transfer. I already said no to energy transfer. Here's why. 1930, the 19th here, but look at this. As soon as you go down a couple of strikes out of the money, look what you're getting. 2 cents, 1 cent, 0, 0, 0. No, I don't like that. I don't trade energy transfer anymore. Short Tesla. Sorry, Mike, I don't do Tesla. No dividends, no thank you. Simple. No dividends, no thank you. Okay, there's 9,763 other companies available. Why would I look at a company that doesn't share their profits? I'm retired. I need profits. I need weekly cash flow. I'm not going to put my money into a company and just wait. Ford. Ooh, I like Ford. Ford was my favorite last year. Okay, last year was my favorite. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, sideways, up, down, big drop, up, sideways. Now she's down at 1050. The 1050s are going for 16. That is more than 1%. Ford is on my list. However, last 90 days, look at the last 90 days. I look at the 1-year chart, the 90-day chart, the 30-day chart, and then the seasonality. Seasonality tells me where it usually moves. Okay, here's the last 90 days, the last 3 months. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Look at right here. 1 day to the upside after a low yesterday. So let's zoom in, take a look at the last 30 days. Right there. Right, here's your last 30 days. Down, up, down, and it's starting to turn right here. I'm putting Ford next week. Yep, I like it. Ford. Next week, Ford. Okay, let's keep on going. Energy transfer, already did that one. Do you trade options on these stocks? Yes, I do. Broadcast B, okay, got that. I made $4,000 on BITO this year with 350 shares, and nobody wants to talk about its dividend, about this dividend. Okay, well, let's take a look at the dividends on BITO. BITO. Okay, here's why I don't like BITO. Exact same thing as Coney. It's been in business since February 2023. Now, broke ass B, pay attention. The first dividend was 15 cents. Wonderful. Second dividend was 10 cents. That is a 30% drop. That doesn't make me happy. Next one is 47. Cool. Nice increase. Then it goes to 42. It went backwards. 43, 66. Awesome. Then to 39. That's almost a 50% decrease. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. How do you think that's good? Then, oh, look at this. It goes from 39 cents to 1 cent. Then to 7 cents. Oh, fuck no. What the hell are you thinking? Seriously, you like it? No problem. It's not even 2 years old. Nope. Not. Remember old man Potter said, not with my money, you don't. Yeah, no. Sorry. I like profitable companies. This is not profitable yet. Okay, 15, 10, 47, 42, 43, 66, 39, 1, 7, 14. Yeah, no thank you. Big dividends is short term, blah, blah, blah. Bitcoin, yep. Sleep cape in the money for gap. Yep, okay, I like those. Okay, so let's keep on going. I already said no to Tesla, Kurt. Okay, Tesla does not share dividends. It's a no. I feel a little stuck, Allison. How are you doing? First time here. First time I've seen you make a question. You earned my following. Thank you, Adonis. Where are we going? Where are we? Do covered calls. Yep. HD already did that one. Already did that one. Dow. William wants to take a look at Dow. DOW. O-W. Dow, okay. It's going to be a no. Uh-oh. Let's get out of that. Okay, so you look at Dow. Last 90 days. Drop, 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 retrace, drop, 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 retrace, drop, drop, drop. We're looking for a new bottom. 42. The 42 is going for 30 to 67. That's over 1%. However, we got to wait for the bottom. It's dropping. Look at it. Okay? Down, up, down. As soon as you find the bottom, figure out what makes sense to you. For me, it's 2 days to the upside. Okay, so Monday up, Tuesday up, then I'll jump in on Wednesday if it keeps going. You can let them take the shares, start new. Yep, Andy, thank you for that. So as she drops, she will get to a bottom. Same thing here. Look, here's the bottom. 2 days to the upside. Then you jump in, you grab your 1 or 2%, whatever you want to do, jump on out. Okay? I like Dow, but not this week. But I will write Dow down to keep our eye on it for next week. It's already written down for next week. Very interested, intrigued. I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, thoughts on energy transfer? I already did that one. Do you trade options? Yes, I do. Broke ass. Yep. Made a killing with Tesla. Wonderful. That's great. First time I've heard your strategy. Adonis, thank you. Do you use Robinhood? Yes, I do. You can use it for this. Yes, you can. Creator AGNC. Ooh, AGNC. AGNC. Now, I do get to every single question, so please only ask the question once. AGNC, high, low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, sideways, up, down, up, down, up. 969. The 10s are going for 1 to 2. Hell no. Sorry, dude. AGNC, the numbers just don't work for me. The Cove. I like your explanations. Cool. RCL has been a good one for me, always going up. Bobby, we looked at RCL. Okay, the numbers looked okay. PDI. Hold on. Thanks for doing GE. I did GE, didn't I? General Electric. Yeah, General Electric's a little bit of pullback. The 175s. 175.49. We're looking at the 175s. Okay, that works. But look at where we are. Here's the high. Here's the low. She shoots up. The level's off. I want to see this area right there. Last 90 days. Okay, now, on the 90-day chart, I'm looking for two things. Well, the first 5 is the high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's looking for the bottom. Uh-oh, hold on. Andy. Once go up, must come down. Newton's law. Yep, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. What goes up, got to come down. So here's the high, gaps down, shoots up. So right here, here's the high here. It's pulling down. So it is on the list for next week. The options don't look that bad. Robbie, I know, but the whole year, dang. I don't look at the year. Dude, if you're investing by the year, you're in the wrong place. Weekly, I buy on a Monday. I like to be out on a Friday. This right here, that's 90 days. That makes no sense to me. Last 30 days, right here. This is the last 30 days. This is what you and I and the other investors are looking at. Up, down, up, down. Okay, it's looking for a new bottom. Once it finds a new bottom, that's the time to jump in. The 30-day chart will give you an idea of what the other investors are doing. Because we are the ones who say, it's too high. Oh, it's too low. It's too high, I'm going to take my profits. It's too low, it's time to buy. But it's not at the bottom yet. I don't want to be the first one to jump in on a bottom. No, I'll let somebody else do that. As it turns around and goes up, that's when I'll jump in. I did write General Electric down, didn't I? Okay, General Electric is written down for next week. All right, PDI, we looked at that? No. Momo. Broke ass business. A savings account doesn't make any money. You're absolutely right. PDI. Didn't we look at PDI? PDI. Yeah, no options, no thank you. FET. Mondelez. MDLZ. MDLZ. That is on my list. It's looking for a new bottom also. Look at that. 1 day to the upside. Look. 1 day to the upside, cool, 63. Look at the 63s. Yuck. Sorry, dude, the numbers don't work for Mandalise. Not this week. Amen. What the heck is amen? A-M-E-N? Yeah, no options, no thank you. F-E-T, F-E-T, monthly, no thank you. Sorry, Momo. TD, ta-da! Okay, TD. What is TD? Is a no. Sorry. How much money do you make a week? T-O-H-E. All right, how much money do I make a week? It's kind of a personal question, but look at it this way. Whatever money you think I have, I make 1% of that every single week. Okay? Let me show you something. Now, I tell you, I share my accounts with you. I share 3 accounts. All right? Account number 1, 168. Account number 2, 190. Account number 3, 131. I have 6 accounts. I share 3 of them with you guys. 3 of them I don't share. Now, 1% of 168 is 1,600. 1% of 190 is 1,900. 1% of 130, that's 1,300. Okay, the other 3 accounts, I don't share them with you guys, but you can figure it out. 1% per week is what my goal is. You slide down a little bit, look at this. Macy's, Riot, Marathon, MPW, Riot, Macy's, Marathon, Riot. Okay, so just 3 companies that week. But I made 3.6%. Do you have any idea what 3.6% is on $160,000? That's a nice return for that one account. This account right here, 2.6 for the week. Okay? Kohl's, Wynn, MPW, Kohl's, Walgreens, Kohl's, Able Mall, MPW, Walgreens, MPW. 2.6%. 2.6% on $190,000. What do you think that is? Okay? Now, I'm not trying to brag. I just use percentages rather than numbers. Percentages have a tendency to make people feel less intimidated. If you have $100,000, 1% is $1,000. You got $50,000, 1% is $500. You got $1 million, 1% is $10,000. Say, I don't go by numbers. You can't tell me you made $38,000. It doesn't mean anything to me. How much of your portfolio did you make on that? Okay, if you have $3 million and you made $3,800, well, that's 0.38. That's horrible, in my opinion. You are solid with the Q&A session, huh? Do you generate money from your YouTube? Nope. The social media, yeah. I make about 2 or 3 cents every day. Could you believe it? I make about 2 to 5 cents a night on TikTok. That's it. I'm not here on social media for the money. I'm here to share. Why are you taking time to show us uncultured peasants your secret sauce? Okay, just curious. Okay, Shay, here's my answer. Right? Now, you think I'm doing this for you. I'm not. I'm doing this to document my life. Okay? Now, my children are in their 30s, early 30s. Okay? They are at the point where money is more important than they thought it was. They're in that generation. What do they call that? Hold on a second. No, because I'm in Generation X. My son, my boys are in millennials, and my daughter's Gen Z. No concept about money whatsoever. They don't have a clue. They think going to work and contributing. Millennials, yeah, thank you. Okay. My son is 35. He has his first child. They're just figuring out that profits are better than wages. Because you can only work so many hours. Okay? Now, years ago, they had no interest in what I was doing. Because I've been doing this for about 20 years. Okay? They had no interest. Now that they live on their own, they have their own houses, and they have to pay their own bills, it's a lot different. Now it is interesting. Now it is important. You are not guaranteed tomorrow. I am not guaranteed tomorrow. I am doing this so that they have something to look at when I am gone. You just so happen to be a lucky coincidence to be able to observe what I'm sharing. Is there a chance 1927 crash again in 25? Every decade, dude, there's a crash every decade. From 1900, from the beginning of the century of 1900 to where we are now, there's been a crash, a reset, a recount, a reboot, whatever you want to call it, every decade. But on average, the market keeps on going up. Why? Because we are a consumable country. We buy stuff to live. We don't make our own soaps. We don't raise our own cattle. We don't make our own automobiles. We rely on someone else to do it. That's why 98% of all my money is invested at all times. I believe in the American economy. I believe in General Mills. I believe in Procter & Gamble. I believe in all these companies. My brothers, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, the guys down the streets, the people in the neighborhood, they all work in companies to make this world go around. Dude, please keep it up. You are blessed. Thank you very much. The Cove. What's that? Thank you very much for that. But here's the thing. I'm not really doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for my children and my grandchildren. So these videos, I have videos. Hold on a second. You'll like this. Let's go back up, 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 up. Here we go. YouTube. You're going to like this one. This one's funny as hell. I laugh every time I see it. Okay, here's my YouTube channel. Let's go to videos. Let's go to the oldest. Now, I have videos all the way back 12 years ago. Remember I told you I made this for my 9-year-old? Well, here's where she's 11, because she's been doing this for 3 years now.
Being part of that, you're going to be getting weekly lists.
Now, behind her, you'll see a big whiteboard, because we didn't have EX dividend calendars then. We had to do it manually. Here's the part that I find funny. This is me about 15 years ago. Here it comes. Okay. So that video is about 15 years old. All right. Now, how do you keep a 12-year-old, or she was 11 at that time, how do you keep her entertained? Well, it had to be fun. I had to make it fun for her. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way to lose. Okay. She had a good time. We had a good time together. From time she was 9 until time she was 13. At 13, it was, boys, he's so cute. Oh, that dress is... Yeah. I lost her after that. But it is what it is. For the first 4 or 5 years, we had a good time together, me and my daughter. That's how it all started. John, how are you doing over here on Instagram? All right, so let's keep on going. Ellen, I don't like Zim. It just doesn't work for me. Okay, no dividends, no thank you. Who needs a screener when everyone gives you stocks to look at? Well played, sir. Robert DeLucia, okay? Now, you're under the impression, okay, that everything that here you guys giving me, look at this. This goes all the way back to the beginning of the year, okay? All the way back. See all these stocks you guys have me look at? Okay? I've been doing this since January. 95% of all of this, I don't do, okay? I do the Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, and I love Warren Buffett's list. Okay? Reason being is because the companies are consistently profitable. That's the only companies I like. Most of the stuff you guys labeled off, I don't do. Most of them. Every once in a while, you'll come out with one that I like. Okay? So yeah, I do my own screening. Look at Zim. Sorry, Zim doesn't pay dividends. Zim is a no. XRP is not a dividend stock. No. Tesla doesn't pay dividends. No. Look at this. ALB. I love ALB. Kohl's is best. Yes, we've already looked at Kohl's. I have a bunch of Kohl's. We're going to take a look at ALB. Albemarle. Now, Albemarle. Here we go. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. Up, down, sideways, down, up. At 105. The 105 is going for 214. That's 2%. Failure. We're going to take a look at ICP in a minute. Hold on. No, I didn't skip NHI. I looked at it. It was a no. MU, Micron. I like Micron. Allison. Let's write Micron down. We'll take a look at it. MU. We bought a bunch of Micron a couple of weeks ago. Got in, got out, made my money. Thank you very much. See you next time you're up. All right, so Albemarle. The high, low. Where was it? Where is it? Here we go. 2%. Okay, it's easy to take a look. Look, you can buy it Monday morning, 105. Well, what's the 105 strike going for? 214. Let's actually do a trade. We haven't done one all night. Hold on. What was that question? I just missed the question. Heads, what's up? All right. We haven't done a trade yet, so let's do it now. You guys, I don't know if you know this, but this screen here is live on YouTube. So you cannot see these tiny numbers on your phone or your iPad. You might not even be able to see them on your screen. But on YouTube, if you have your big screen TV sitting in the living room, comfy couch, a recliner, whatever, what's your name? My name is James, but thank you. What do you do if your stock goes down? Wait or stop loss? I don't use stop losses. Sorry. All right, so let's take a look. Albemarle. Here's the high, 153. The bottom, 70. Look at the last 90 days. What I'm looking for here, same thing. Where am I from? I'm from the, I'm in St. Petersburg at the moment. Here's the high, here's the low. Look at that movement. Nice. It finally pulled back here. Here's one down day, one day to the upside. Great. Well, let's take a look. Now, I like the 90-day chart because it gives me two things. One, high, low is direction, all that kind of stuff. And patterns. Is there a pattern? Look, up, slowly, down, but up slowly. She's not that fast going down. About 2 weeks going down, about 4 weeks going up. Uh-oh, I missed that question. Crypto, nope, no crypto. Sorry. All right, last 30 days. Here you go, last 30 days. Up, down, up, down. Now it's going back up. But there's only 1 day to the upside. I want 2 days. Okay, so I'm going to wait 1 day. I'm going to put it on the list for next week. But what does it normally do? For that, we want to take a look at seasonality. There it is. What does Albemarle usually do this time of year? Look at this. It goes to the downside. So from the middle of November, okay, the middle of November to the end of December, it's going down. So I'm going to say no to Albemarle. Michael, I skipped NHI. NHI. I didn't skip NHI. NHI is a no. Quick, simple, right to the point. No, doesn't work. ICP. ICP. Can't find that symbol. Okay? ICP can't find that symbol. That means it's a no. We already looked at Dow. When you say monthly, what do you mean? Ooh, that's a good question. Tesla, no. Allison, I don't use stop loss either. Stop loss only makes sense if you're in profit and you're trying to make more but no less than a profit goal. Okay. I'll use a trailing stop once in a while, but I won't use a stop loss. Okay. So, who asked what is a monthly? All right. This is called O-Realty. People like O-Realty. Don't ask me what this is. O-Realty. December, January, March, February, June, September, January 2026, January 2027. This is what is called a monthly optionable stock. You know Hindi? Nope. Me no Hindi. Sorry. Namaste. This is a monthly optionable stock. No thank you. 6 December. That's this Friday. 13 December. That's next Friday. 20 December. That's 3 Fridays away. 27 December. 4 Fridays away. 3 January. 5 Fridays away. 10 January. 6 Fridays away. It's a weekly optionable stock. Ram-Ram-G. I have no idea what that means. Ram-Ram-G? I have no idea. Okay, so user 82510738316110. Whew. What were your parents smoking when they named you, dude? Or is it dudette? I don't know. All right, so anyway, weekly, yes. Monthly, no. They just don't make sense. Your screen isn't clear. Terribly sorry about that. It's clear for me. If you're looking on whatever YouTube channel you're on, There's another YouTube channel where it is clearer, where it is just the screen, not me standing in front of it. ABR, Nurse Hulk. That's a disturbing name. I can just imagine a nurse. Yeah, that's just disturbing. ABR. Arbor Realty REIT. Let me check Arbor Realty REIT. ABR. Okay, 2004, that's 20 years. Let's take a look. 35, 43, 47, 55, 57, 65, 70, 72. Wait a second. Whoa. 06, they dropped. Don't like that. 58, 60, 62, 24, 8, 10, 11. Nope, I'm going to say no right away. Keeps on going. 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 24, 27, 30, 31, 32, 34, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43. Okay, so they tried to make up for it. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So they went up, they stopped for a little bit, then they went back up again. Up, down, up. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go check it out. Arbor Realty. Here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Look at this movement. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 1450 to 1450. Hell no. Not even 1%. Sorry. SMCI, I am so familiar with that company. That's a hell no, double hell no. John, how are you doing? And Paul, how are you doing over there on Instagram? Cool beans. Sorry, SMCI, no. Ooh, Big Sassio gave me an ice cream cone. Cool beans. Ooh, Chevron, Scrubby. Oh, Scooby? Oh, sorry, Scooby. I thought I said Scrubby. Chevron, CVX. Okay, I do like Chevron. However, she's in a downturn right now. But here's your high, here's your low, as it was. Up, down, 155. The 155 is 173. Okay, but look at here. The last 90 days. Okay, the last 90 days. Here's your low, here's your high. She shoots up, pulls back. See, I would wait to find a new bottom. Because what you have here, look at this. 90 days ago, it's 138. Now it jumped up to 164. There's going to be profit taken. Ask yourself a question. If you buy a stock and it jumps up 20%, are you going to take your profits? I don't know about you, but I am. Company goes up, I want my profits. I'm not here to get married again. I'm not here to buy a stock and walk down matrimony lane and just hold it for the rest of my life. No, for better or for worse. No. She goes up, I want to take my profits. Thank you. I'll see you again when it's the right time to buy. Now is not the right time, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. This is for entertainment. I sing, I dance, but no, I don't give advice. I'm just reading the numbers. Okay, you asked me to take a look at Chevron. Well, here it is. Okay, here's the opening. Here's the close. Here's the volume. Here's the current price. Here's the stock options. Here's the chart. Well, the chart says here's the high, here's the low, here's where it is right now. To me, that looks like a no. But that's just me. Don't listen to a damn word I say. Do your own research. Does it make sense? Is this a company you like? That's questions you got to ask. Does it make sense? Buy a good company, get a profit, move on. Wait for it to come around. It's like a roller coaster, not a roller coaster. What do you call that? Merry-go-round. You jump on, enjoy the ride, jump off. Okay, same thing. You jump on, get your profits, jump off. Wait for the next one. All right, next on the list, Viva. What the heck is Viva? It's never a good thing when I say, what the heck is this? Okay, no symbols? No. IBIT. I-B-I-T. I-B-I-T. No. Okay, look where it is. It's at the high of the year. No, thank you. 57.64, the 58's 170. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, iShares Bitcoin ETF. Yeah, they haven't been around for 20 years. That's a no. Riddis G. Vale. V-A-L-E. Interesting. Okay. Vale. the high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's searching for a bottom of the year. Now, I don't mind searching for a bottom, but searching for a bottom for the year, that's a little bit iffy. But let's take a look and see how well they're doing with their dividends. Because a dividend is a portion of the profits they pass along to the investors. And that's us. We are the investors. Well, how are they doing? They look horrible. Wasn't that quick? They look horrible. We get 6 cents, 4 cents, 5, 4, 6, 11, 17, 13, 17, 26, 30, 24, 33, 19, 38, 58, 59, 44, 14, 19, 10, 5. Hell no. Sorry. Okay, there's 9,763 companies. This one's not consistently profitable. Why would you give your money to Uncle Bundy who not doing squat? Up, down, up, down. You're either profitable or you're not profitable. This one doesn't work for me. Sorry, Vail's a no for me. If you like Vail hate, enjoy. Pfizer. Ooh, Cov wants to look at Pfizer. PFE. Interesting. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up. 25.75. The 26s are going from 24 to 25. Not quite 1%. Sorry, Pfizer. I like Pfizer. I buy Pfizer a lot, but at this moment, it's not 1%. Tech Nerds Homestead. You want to take a look at Consolidated Edison, ED. That's going to be a no only because it's a monthly optionable stock. Those numbers just don't work for me. If you want to invest, great. More power to you. I like 1% on a weekly basis. A monthly optional stock will not give me 50% per year. Only weeklies do. iBit, we already took a look at that one. That's no for me. Costco's out of my price range. Okay, Scooby, C-O-S-T. But if you like it, hey, awesome. I don't know what gives you the impression that you think I can afford a $996 stock. Okay, however much money you think, I wish I had it because I don't have that much to buy a $992 stock. Mark, what's the purpose of dividends if they give you your money back, the stock dropped by the dividend amount on the EX date? Isn't this stupid? Well, Mark, how about this for an idea, Mark? Okay. I agree with you in some manner, but not really. Now, a dividend is not really your own money. A dividend is a portion of the company's profits. However, Mark, you are right. After the EX date, the stock has a tendency to go down. But what you're missing, Mark, is before the EX date, the stock has a tendency to go up. So if the stock goes up before the dividend, I jump in, I grab a little bit of a profit, and then I jump out. I don't see the problem with that, Mark. But you're absolutely right. If you buy a stock and you hold up and you collect the dividend, yeah, the stock's going to go down after the dividend date. I don't want to collect the dividend. I just use the dividend to tell me when to buy it. So MDT, see right here on the 27th? I don't want to buy it to collect the dividend. I want to buy it 2 weeks before on a Monday at the market price, sell a covered call against it at the market price, collect 1% to 2%, and on Friday, I'd like to be out. If I'm not out on the first Friday, I'd like to be out on the second Friday. If I'm not on the second Friday, I'd like to be out on the third Friday. But guess what? I get 1%, I get 2%, I get 3%, and the dividend. Rule number one. I got 5 rules. Rule number 1, never buy a company you don't want to hold on to long term. If you don't like it, don't buy it. If you buy a stock, most people buy and hold on to for decades. Me, 5 days, 6 days. Longest I've ever held anything is 9 months. And I didn't do it because I wanted to. I did it because I bought it and it dropped. Rule number 2 for me, never sell at a loss. Okay, so you're right. Stocks go down after the dividend. But why collect the dividend? If the stock goes up before the dividend, it ain't a profit until you take it. So if you buy here, okay, stock goes up, you don't sell, that's your own damn problem. Okay, stock drops after the dividend. Okay, and gets to a certain point, then turns around and goes back up again. Stocks go up, stocks go down. If you're under the impression that a stock is going to come to your house, wash the dishes, take the dog for a walk, take out the trash, mow the lawn, trim the trees, maybe make the bed, put little candies on their pillow. No, stocks don't do that. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Stocks go up, stocks go down. That's all they do. If you're expecting more from a stock, you're sadly mistaken. Someone's been lying to you. Okay, Cosmopolitan, SMCI, no. Do I like Albemarle? Yes, I do. It's not the right time to buy Albemarle because they're in a downturn. BMI, we looked at it. That's a no. TXN, Texas Instruments, thank you for answering. Hey, Mark, that's what I'm here for. Now, it may take me a while to get to the questions, but I do get to every single question. I do. Okay, it's 11:34. Holy shit, we're not going to look at anything else. I'm just going to answer the questions, all right? TX Instruments, it's on my list now. Okay, LII, never heard of it. 3M, I love it. I don't think it's this week. IBM, haven't taken a look at it. ARR, ARRs, I know that much I do. IBM is on my list. Where do I start? David, it's a mentality. You have to think first. Is this something I can do? Is this something I want to do? And here's the big one. Does it make sense? Michael, could you do Australian stocks? Michael, I would love to say yes. Unfortunately, I don't know very much about the Australian market. Okay, I would love to be able to do every single market. Unfortunately, at this moment in time, it's just me. And I've come to the point where I realize I have to hire people to help me move forward. Because I'm basically stuck where I am. So next year, I'm going to be opening up my own fund, and I will be hiring people that like-minded, thinking the same way, that have the same goals in mind. What do you do with penny stocks? I stay away from them. Sorry. Pfizer, we looked at that one. BMI, we looked at that, was a no. When do you do this? I do this every single night, 9 p.m. to 11:30. Okay, it's past 11:30 already. Papa Pooey, what software you use? This is not my software. This is Thinkorswim. It's a trading platform where you buy and sell stocks. These are just all the nifty little perks it offers you to take a look to decide whether or not you like it or not. I just SI. I have no idea what that means. Frogman, why not? Why not what, Frogman? I'm not quite sure what you mean. If you asked me something and I said no, there's probably a reason for that. Thanks, Papa Pooey. You're welcome. Rob, what percentage do you pay in trading fees? That's a good question. Fees and commissions. All right, so on this account right here, I've made about $90,000 so far. My fees and commission are $3,600. So I made $90,000 and my fees and commission are $3,600 in that account. Okay, each account is different. Each trading platform is different. Frogman, they are extremely risky and they don't pay dividends. Thank you, 86. Past performance does not indicate future results. You're absolutely right, Rich Boy. What is the setup on Thinkorswim? I actually, when you open up Thinkorswim, you got to create your own setup. I like the calendar. It tells me when the stocks are paying their dividends. I like the charts because it tells me how it's moving. Rich Boy, you ready? You're absolutely right. Past performance does not indicate whether or not you're going to be profitable or not. I use it regularly. Cool beans. Okay, so past performance does not indicate, right? All right. So this is for the whole year, all right? Now, I don't know if you want to go yearly, if you want to go monthly, or you want to go weekly. But 2.1, week 1, week 2, 1.3, 0.85, 0.9, 1.03, 1.06, 1.9, 2.03, 2.32, 4.63, 3.9, 0.9, 1.2, 1.5, 1. There's 52 weeks. I'm not going to do all of them. However, I average over 1% every single year. You go down a little bit further. Look at this. August 31st, 2011. Okay. I averaged 9% per month. Next month it was 8. Next year was 8. Now down to 3. Here we have a video that I did March 2013. The 1-year chart, 90-day chart, 30-day chart looks familiar. I averaged 1% per week over the last 15 years. So you're right. Past performance is not indicative to future results, but it's pretty damn close. If I average 1% every single week this year, now there were a couple of weeks where I did not make 1%. Okay? Week number 4, 0.9. Okay, week number 3, 0.85. But look, you keep going. 3.7, 2.3, 4.6, 2.9, 8.6, 3.9, 0.9, 1.6, 5.7, 1.2, 1.5, 6.7, 4.4, 1.2. They're all up there, but you're right. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Okay, Mark, thank you. This year, I think, what am I up this year? This year is crazy. Okay? So far, account number 1 is up 84%. Account number 2 up 80%. Account number 3 is up 9%, but it's only been for a couple of months. It hasn't been for the whole year. Let's go back to where we were. Finish up some of these questions. BE3M. Now, we looked at 3M earlier. SoundHound, I don't like it because it hasn't been around long enough. Big Marty. I bought SoundHound at 9. It jumped to 14, lost 15,000 upside with my option. Ooh, sorry about that, dude. Thoughts on Celsius? They have not been around 20 years yet. How do you make a profit? Melissa, it's simple. If I buy a stock for $100 and I sell it to someone else for $100, I get what's called a transaction fee, or better known as the premium. Let's take a quick look. Okay, Costco, for instance. Right now, the stock is at $992. If I bought it at $992 and I sold it to you for $992, I make $17 per share. You're buying it from me at the exact same price I paid for it. You're paying me what is called a premium. Think of it as a transaction fee. Or, better yet, think of it this way. Hypothetically, you're at a party and somebody's at the door shaking their keys. I'm going to the Packy. Anybody need anything? Yep, pick me up a 6-pack, throw them a 20, keep the change. It's a transaction fee. Same thing. Okay, if I buy it for $992.50, see, $992.49, and I sell it to you at $992.50, you're going to pay me $17 per share. Transaction fee, they call it a premium. It's called a covered call. You buy the stock, you sell it to someone else at a certain price by a certain date. Okay? Certain price by a certain date, purchase price. Buy the stock at a certain price. Sell a covered call at the same price you paid for it. Collect a premium. That premium kind of like a transaction fee, gas money, however you want to look at it. Look at Zim. I looked at Zim. Zim is a no. AMD, was that Advanced Micro Devices? No. Do you like VRAP? Never heard of them. And if I've never heard of them, it's usually a no. Now, I've been doing this for a long enough time. I know almost every stock that has over 20 years of increased dividends and weekly options. You can give me a stock, I can basically tell you if it's a yes or no. Zim, no dividends, no thank you. Dina, still paper trading the strategy until I can sell and roll and hold until confident. You know, Dina, that's awesome. Keep doing that. What is the caveat? The caveat, here you go, Mark. If you don't invest, you have to do something with your money. We are all going to retire at some point in life. You have 3 options. You're going to retire when they say you're too damn old, stay home. That's number 1. Number 2, you make enough money in your retirement account or what in your investments or whatever you have coming in on the side where you don't need to go to work. You can tell your boss, hey, you can take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Number 3, you toe tag out. You die on your way to work, die on your way home from work, or you die at work. It happens. Yes, there is risk involving investing. There is risk not investing. You have a choice. You can invest, you have risk. You can give your money to someone else to have it invest for you. You still have risk. There is no risk-free life. Unless you're, well, even if you're a fish, you have a risk. There's risk everywhere. There's a risk in doing it. There's a risk in not doing it. Nobody has more interest in your money than you. So you need to figure out, do I learn? Do I do it myself? Or do I give it to someone else and pass the buck? That's it. Don't think you're special, that you don't have to do it. Eventually, you are going to retire. Eventually, you are going to be on a fixed income. And then you have to figure it out. Okay? I'm giving you the information for free. Okay, simple, safe, predictable, consistent, 1% per week. That's over 50% per year. If that's not enough for you, you're definitely in the wrong place. I'm too emotional for stocks. Give it to someone else. Give it to a money manager. They'll give you 4 or 5% per year. Okay? Zim. Okay, Ellen, you wanted me to take a look at Zim. You asked me a couple of times. You ready? Here we go. We're going to look at Zim. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's Zim. Okay. No, I don't like Zim. It doesn't have dividends. No dividends, no thank you. But here it is. Here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Up, down, up, down, up. 21.09. The 21s are going for 57 cents. That's 2%. If you like Zim. I don't like Zim. They have no dividends. That's no. If you're not going to share your profits, no. Also, I use the dividends to tell me when does the stock usually move up. Brian, selling weekly 37s on X Monday, 7% premium. Cool. I like X. Okay, X is US Steel. Is currently at 38. The 37s are going for 207. Cool. Ellen, Zim doesn't have 20 years of increased dividends. Yep. Thank you, 86. I tried telling her that, but she doesn't want to listen to me. Upstart, no. That's on wheel strategy with something like SPY. I don't like SPY. Just if you take a look at the dividends, how consistently are they increasing? Same thing. If it's not consistently going higher and higher and higher, if you go one step forward, 2 steps back, that doesn't make sense to me. There's over 300 companies that consistently higher and higher and higher and higher. Why would I jump on something 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back? Yeah, no thank you. XRP is not a dividend stock. Sorry, dude. BAB is done. Never heard of it. Oh, broke ass bitch. All right. Anyway, CVX, Chevron. I do like that. Scooby. Kibasama. Oh, a cow, a quarter of. What book can I read to understand your strategy to the fullest? I've day traded with success. Ooh, I love day trading. However, sitting in front of a computer all day for a couple pennies, no thank you. Sorry, I missed it. Did you talk about Consolidated Edison? Yeah, Tech Nerds Homestead. Consolidated Edison, they have been in business for over 200 years. They have consistently increased their dividends. Great, wonderful. But they're a monthly optional stock. I don't trade them. ABR, can you explain the numbers? William, sure. Okay, William, you ready? Here we go. The numbers. What can I buy it for? At this moment in time, US Steel is $38.32. Okay? If I'm going to buy it at $38.32, what can I sell? I can sell the $38.50. $38.50 is selling for $1.95. Let's do a quick trade on US Steel while we have it up. US Steel, let's get out of this. Let's do the 38.50s. Change this to covered call. Okay, now we're going to buy it at $38.50 right there. The computer does everything for me. There's the trade right there. One contract at the market first thing in the morning. Here's what it sounds like. You ready? Buy one covered call X100. That is the weekly optionable stock. 13 December 24. It expires next Friday. So whoever buys this is going to have to do something between now and next Friday. The $38.50 call strike against the stock X at the market to open. Now my break even is $36.20. See that? So as long as the stock closes on business Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. on the 13th above $36.20, I will have a profit. If it's above $38.50, I will make $230 per contract. One contract, $230. 2 contracts, $460, so on and so forth. So, here we go. Let's take out the calculator. Clear that out of there. The profit, max profit, let's move this over to here so you can see it better. See, max profit, $230. $230. What is the cost of the trade plus commissions? $3,620. $3,620. And that gives you a grand total of 6.3% for 1 week. So here's a couple of questions you need to ask yourself. Number one, does it make sense? Number two, do I like U.S. Steel? Number three, do I like U.S. Steel at 38.32, and am I willing to hold on to it for the rest of my life until it hits my target price of 38.50? Because you can do a covered call on U.S. Steel every single week until it hits your target. Holy shit, we're at 85 questions. All right, no more stuff. Let's just do the questions. TD, we already looked at it. Transocean, never heard of it. When next week will you discuss Ford? Monday. SNEC, never heard of it. XRP cult member. Adonis, thank you. What can't... Uh-oh. I missed some questions. Now, I do answer all the questions. Let me go back. Where did I leave off of? Wow, you guys got a whole shitload of questions tonight. All right, right here. Here we go. What can I invest in now? Pizza. Dude, please keep it up. You're blessed. Pass along. Thanks, Cov. I think you have a tomorrow. Thank you. You will be good. I'm a rancher with cattle looking to retire. Dude, cool beans. I'm kind of curious. Do you process your own beef or do you send it out? Because if you process your own, I could do a couple of T-bones. Sign me up. NSX Garage. Dude, this is the first time I heard from you. Cove. Is your wife Asian? Nope. Rich Talk. Right, Rich. Oh, Richard Talks Racing. Cool beans. Hold up. Cool beans. Do you use trade performance trackers? No, I do not. That's a joke. Oh, alrighty. T. I like AT&T. However, AT&T's at the high of the year. I don't like buying at the high of the year. I'm wondering what platform to invest on stocks. I'm new at this. Okay, George, I wrote a book about 15 years ago, Choosing the Right Trading Platform. It's 15 years old. It's outdated, but it gives you the basics, what to look for. I think it's only like $3 on Amazon. VGX, never heard of them. If you want, we can jump in tomorrow, ask the same question. What this one he's doing now? That was X, U.S. Steel. ST, never heard of it. Is Walmart too expensive? I would not say too expensive, because if you're buying something and you're making a profit off it, it's never too expensive. ExxonMobil, we already looked at that one. St. Pete boy, booyah! Yep. All right. Media Man, cool beans. 86, cool beans. NTR, I'll have to look at it tomorrow. How about ExxonMobil? We already looked at it earlier. Home Depot, we already looked at it today. Thai, I have no idea what that is. Catching falling knives. Yeah, that's always fun. What do I think about Boeing, BA? Boeing, we'll have to look at it tomorrow. MRK, we'll have to look at it tomorrow. Nelly, we'll have to look at it tomorrow. Explain that again. All right, Robert DeLuca, what am I explaining again? Be more specific what you want me to explain again. NLY, we'll look at it tomorrow. X, we already looked at X. As a matter of fact, X is right up on the screen right now, Brian. We just did it 2 seconds ago. We just went through a covered call on X. It's a 6.3 return for 1 week. You buy it at the market. If I buy it first thing at the market, I sell it at the market at the current price. That's 6.3% I can make in 1 week. I don't even want to tell you what 6.3% is for the year. All right, you explained 2 of 5 questions. Uh-oh. You got to give me those 5 questions again, because I've answered a lot. I've been here since 9 o'clock. I answered a lot of questions. NOI, trailer launch. We're going to look at NOI tomorrow. We'll have to look. He's not going to know what you're talking about, so you have to ask the question in full. Thank you. Who is that? No nickname. Thank you. Yeah, I see little tidbits of questions. Okay, rude dude in the bank. I have no idea what that means. Palantir. Yeah, a lot of people like that. I don't. No dividends. No thank you. Not 20 years old. I use Webull for paper trade, but there are other brokerages that offer. You're absolutely right. They do. Do a Google search on online brokerage. The big ones: Fidelity, Schwab, E-Trade, so on and so forth. He's right. I use Charles Schwab because they have Thinkorswim. Now, I don't really like Charles Schwab. I hope they're not listening, but I don't. But Charles Schwab owns Thinkorswim. I've been using this platform when Tom Sosnos, the creator, created it 20 years ago. He sold it to TD Ameritrade, I didn't like TD Ameritrade either. But I like the trading platform, and that's what I use. What stock pays dividend weekly? None. Okay, I use weekly options on dividend stocks. The point is you're making money. Katie, thank you. Rude dude, thanks. Just Google Weeble. Hey, Nurse Hulls. No, thank you. Virus free. Okay, whatever. Okay. None. Collects weekly premiums on covered calls. Thanks, 86. Gambling. Yep. So you're only doing covered calls? No. The covered calls strategy that I'm showing you here is the only strategy I give away for free. So ask yourself this question. If I'm showing you how to do a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week using a covered call, I give it to you for free, and that makes about 50% per year. What is it you think I got up my sleeves that I'm not sharing with you that the people who join my morning trading group get to encounter? Okay, Kohl's. We looked at Kohl's. I like Kohl's. I have a bunch. Is this pre-recorded? Yes, it is pre-recorded. Isn't that weird? You're asking me if it is pre-recorded, and I'm answering you saying, yes, it is pre-recorded. No, it's not pre-recorded. You're running late. Yes, I am, but I did promise I always read every single question. So I'm going to continue to read every single question until I'm done. After that, I'm out of here. So let me answer the questions, and then we're gone. Got it? Cool beans. Uh-oh. What were we doing? No, I do more than covered calls, but I only do covered calls here. No, this is not pre-recorded. You're running late. You're absolutely right. 86. What do we need to know before starting? All right, gambling. What you need to know before you even start. Number one, is this something you want to do? That's number one. Number two, does it make sense? Number three, do you understand the risks involved with investing? Because you may lose money. Because investing involves risk. You're either going to make money or you're going to lose money. There's the questions you got to ask yourself. Cookie Monster, I think this is recorded. He sells covered calls. Now, how could I read the question you popped up and then give you an answer and you still think this is recorded? That's silly. Anyway, okay, so gambling, back to you. What do you need to know before starting? Number one, can I do... Oh, what the hell was that? As you can tell, this is not recorded, and yeah, I go with the flow. Life happens. All right. What do you need to know? Number one, does it make sense? Number two, do you think you can do it? Is this something you want to do? Okay. And then just take your time, one step at a time. The stock market has been around for 400 years. The first dividend stock was sold in 1602. All right? 1602, the first dividend stock was sold. NLY, we're going to take a look at that tomorrow. Cov, no, I send it out and get a truckload. DM, I'll send you some. Cool beans. Cov. I'm interested. Now, I'm not that much of a steak eater, but I do enjoy a nice steak once in a while. Okay, what's your email? What's your email? I love to sit and chat because I do like a good steak once in a while. Period. Okay. Oops, send that one. Here we go. Where was I? All right, so Palantir is a no because no dividends, no thank you. Google search brokers, we already seen that. The point is you're making money. Thank you, Katie. Already seen that. Thanks, brother. Already saw that. So you're only doing covered calls? Nope. I do more than that. Is this pre-recorded? Why do keep people asking if it's pre-recorded? You're running late. Yes, I know that. I need to know before start. Okay, we already did that one. No, it's not pre-recorded. Nope, I send it out. Okay. Please, any advice to be sure a very good... What is DENM? Dude as you. I have no idea what that means. All right. Anyway. You have 5 investing rules. Rule 2, don't. Oh, okay, there you go, Cub. You ready? Rule number 1, never buy something you don't understand or you don't want to hold on to. If you don't like it, if you don't want to hold on to it for the rest of your life, don't buy it. That's rule number 1. Never buy something you don't understand. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. Rule number 3, consistent profits. Make sure the company is consistently profit. Me personally, I like 20 years, 2 decades of consistent profits. No dividends really beat S&P 500. Dude, seriously, you really want to go against me on the numbers? I make over 50% a year consistently for 50 years. 15. The S&P has never hit 50% per year for 15 years. Don't give me the numbers crap unless you're ready to back it up. All right? All right. Rule 4. Weekly options. I want weekly cash flow. The company has to have weekly options. There's 9,763 companies you can invest in. Make sure, for me, weekly options. There's only about 300 that are consistently profitable and have weekly dividends. No, weekly options. Sorry. Rule 5. Make sure the numbers work. We already talked about the numbers. What can I buy it for? What can I sell it for? What can I collect? Is that more than 1%? And look at the chart. Is the chart telling me it's the right time to buy? I don't buy at the high. I do not want to stand on a ladder waiting for someone to bring me a taller ladder. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to buy at the bottom because I don't know how low it's going to go. I want to wait till it hits the 30-day bottom, turns around, and goes back up before I jump in. Lord's Trap Life. S&P 500 covered call is where it's at. Although he is right, strong dividend payments and increasing share value combined beats the market. Exactly. Okay, if you want to do the S&P 500 covered call, great. I think they're paying what? 20% maybe? 12 to 20%, I think. There is one ETF that's paying a nice premium like that. But it's relatively new. They don't have enough years behind them yet. All right, Cub, hopefully that answered that. So what do I invest in? I invest in the Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, and Warren Buffett's list. Those 5 lists right there, you can get on Google. Go to Google, insert Dividend Kings list 2024, Dividend Aristocrats list 2024, so on and so forth. That's over 300 companies. How does it work? You buy a good company, you sell somebody the rights to buy it from you at the exact same price you paid for it. It's called a covered call. It's one of the safest trading strategies there is, and it should give you 1% or more per week. Katie, you're welcome. Does this work internationally? Gambling. So this is basically gambling. No, it's not. Let me ask you a question, gambling. Simone, how are you? So gambling, let me ask you a question. Can you picture a world where there is no more Coca-Cola? They've been making Coca-Cola for over 160 years. Do you really think they're going to disappear? If you buy the stock, you own a part of the company. Okay? Ford, it's been around for over 100 years. Harley-Davidson, over 100 years. General Motors, over 100 years. Bank of America, over 100. These companies have seen World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, stock market crash of 29, the Great Depression, all the crap that happened in 87, the crash in 87, the oil embargo in the 70s, the dot-com crash in the early 2000s, the Y2K, the pandemic of 21, the economic crisis of 08. Yet they're still paying dividends and still increasing every single year. I don't understand how you possibly think this is gambling. These companies make the United States. You cannot go down the street. Well, you could if you live out in the country and there's nothing there. But in the inner cities, you see all these companies, they all have dividends stocks. Those are the ones that I like. No nickname. Have a great night. Cool beans. All right. What? Oh, that's it. We're done. Trading platform you're using. Does it work in Canada? Here's the thing. You're in Canada, you're going to have to use a VPN. A VPN, virtual private network, that allows you to sign into the U.S. and open up your account that way. How do I join the Patreon? Cookie Monster. Aren't you the one to ask me if this was pre-recorded? Ooh, I like StockMo. You're the first person who ever talked to me about StockMo. I actually interviewed him once. I have a video of me and him talking about stocks. Okay, so anyway, Cookie Monster. Let's get out of here. let's get out of here. I am running way late. Get out of there. Get back over to here where we started up. Okay, so Cookie Monster, here you go. You go to my website. Up in the top left-hand corner, you'll see where it says Dividend Stock Talk and my picture right there. That will take you to my bio. In that, it'll be The 10-Minute Trader. The 10-Minute Trader is... Where the freak is it? Here it is. The 10-Minute Trader. Right here. Okay, simple, safe, predictable, 1% per week, live nightly training, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, if you're looking to strike it rich overnight, this ain't it. My main focus is simple, safe, predictable, and consistent 1% per week. Here's a little video, tells you all we're doing. Down here, this sounds familiar, doesn't it? Investing your own money shouldn't be difficult. Stop making it more complicated than it needs to be. Learn more about simple strategies. It's a 3-page PDF, tells you how to do it. And underneath that, live trading. Join our morning trading group. Right there, it'll take you to Dividend Stock Talk, Patreon. There you go. That's how you join. Tesla projection. I don't do Tesla. No plan in selling, but just curious if you've been tracking. Mr. Henry, no. Okay. Plain and simple, I don't like Tesla. Tesla does not have dividends. Without a dividend, it's hard for me. Well, it's not hard, but it's challenging for me to see when is it going to move to the direction I want. Tesla doesn't have dividends, means it doesn't share the profits. Potential dividend coming soon? Nothing I heard. I have not heard Elon Musk saying that Tesla is going to start paying dividends. But if that's true, well, I will look at it in about 19 years. Because I like 2 decades of increased profits. What about Bitto US? No. Okay. It hasn't been around for 20 years? No. Okay. You got to understand, Soleus. There's 9,763 companies that I can invest in on any day. Why would I invest in a company that does not do what I want it to do? Consistent profits, weekly options. That's what I'm looking for. Just 2 things. Consistent profits, weekly options. It's past 11:30. I'm out of here. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Good night, you guys on YouTube. Good night to you guys, too. It's been